Jetpack. Oh gosh! Wrong button. Wrong button. Are you ready to play the Pokemon trading card game? If so, let's start the show! Hey everyone, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, aka the hottest calves on Twitch. I really need to move the rain button away from the zoom button. They are right beside each other, and I hit the wrong button all the time. Meg, welcome back. Omen for how the ladder's gonna go, possibly. And Ian says, back hurts and burps is the name of my next D&D hack. Oh, hate to see it. I mean, like, it's weird right now. I just feel like I'm going to burp nonstop. I probably should have taken some, like, Tums or something before. It's fine. It's fine. We're going with it. We're rolling with it. And we're here to play some Pokemon. We've got two. Hopefully we can cover two decks today. We're going to at least focus on the Ice Rider one to start. And hopefully we can get to Shadow Rider as well. All right. So yeah, heads up. When I do the explanation for the deck, I'm not really going to be looking at the chat. So I will be a little slow to respond. I apologize. But then right after this, we'll get back into it. We'll chat. Hopefully we'll get some dubs and we'll go from there. All right. So you just got the Ice Rider Calyrex League Battle deck. Congratulations. The best pre-made deck Pokemon has ever made. And you are looking for ways of upgrading the deck. You might have seen some lists circulating around this time where there's like a Palkia in it and a Bibarel in it. And look, that's an amazing deck, but you're gonna have to gut your existing deck in order to make that work. And this list here is a little more of a modest upgrade that you're just making incremental changes to your deck and making it play better while still keeping the core of it all. So, for example, yeah, we're going to keep Ice Rider here, of course, because it's got two amazing moves. Ride of the High King, which does 30 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon plus 10. So this can hit for up to 160 damage. And Max Lance, the big move right here, which does 10 damage plus you can discard up to 2 energy to do 120 for each energy you discard, which hits up to 250. And with the Choice Belt, so the League Battle deck does not come with this card, but add this card to your deck, please, because it increases your damage on Pokemon V by 30, allowing you to hit for 280 damage, which is enough to knock out every Pokemon V-Star in one hit. And that is what makes Ice Rider so relevant in the current meta, because you can knock out 2 Pokemon V-Stars before they can knock out 1 Ice Rider Calyrex. It's a pretty good trade if you ask me. Some other upgrades we've made to the deck. We've got an extra Ice Rider Calyrex V. So the deck normally comes with 3 Vs, 3 VMAXs. We've added 1 extra V just to be a little more consistent. We've also added a Crobat. And I love having Crobat in my decks. Yes, it becomes a 2-prize liability potentially, but in Shady Dealings decks in particular, if you don't get all the Sobbles down, it can be a really bad time. So I like just being able to throw down a Crobat, get a whole bunch of cards, and hopefully get a better setup from there. We've also added a Manaphy, which is amazing for blocking bench damage. We don't want to get sniped by Urshifu, lose 2 Sobbles, cough up 2 prizes, and lose the game. So we've got Manaphy in case we run up against a spread deck. And then in terms of tools, and let's focus on stuff that isn't normally in the League Battle deck, I have added a Pal Pad in order to grab our whole assortment of supporters, many of which we've only got 1-ofs and 2-ofs. We've got 2 Boss's Orders, some new ones in here. Arita, which came in Astral Radiance, allows you to grab a water Pokemon and an item, which is amazing for grabbing something like a Drizzile and a Level Ball, or getting your Choice Belt and your Ice Rider VMAX. Lots of possibilities here with Arita that helps you chain your combo together. We have 3 Melanies, which of course we've got because Melanie's goated, and it helps you reattach the energy after you do max lance, letting you do consecutive max lances. We've also got Leon here, which gives you an extra 30 damage when you play this card. So when you combine Ice Rider, Max Lance, plus Choice Belt, plus Leon, you do 310 damage total, which is enough to one-hit KO Mew VMAX. And you can use Pal Pad to get it back, so you can hit for 310 again. You could also use Hawlucha in here to get that extra 30 damage, but it's only on VMAXs. And personally, as I've been trying to test different formations of this deck, I really like having Path to the Peak as a stadium. So I've got the Leon in here that we could use twice if we need to hit for more than 280. We've also got a Roxanne, one of the newer supporters from Astral Radiance, where when your opponent has 3 prize cards or less, both players shuffle their hands into their deck. You draw 6, they draw 2. And them having like only 2 cards to work with can make it a lot worse for them and give you an opportunity to come back. And then last but not least, we've got 8 energy in the deck. You can run this as low as 7. Okay, I think we're gonna... Gali, I love you. I'm gonna have to I have to do this entire thing over again because I was doing that for YouTube and that completely sabotaged that whole thing. Also, hello, Gali. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Okay. How about this? We're gonna play some matches, and then I will come back and talk about the deck as if you never saw any of this before, all right? And we'll turn off the channel point stuff when I do it. So, okay, just don't worry, nothing ever happened. Let's go play the game, shall we? All right. Okay, so it's the Ice Rider, this one. All right. Well, Gali, I hope you're doing well. But yes, every time I'm in that screen and I'm trying to explain the deck, I'm trying to do that specifically for YouTube. I guess you missed just before I mentioned specifically that I'm going to be slow to respond to the chat because I'm trying to run that down. It's okay. It's okay. We'll work around it. Okay, we got first turn, which is amazing. Oh god. Okay, so this is a classic hand for anyone that plays the Shady Dealings deck, and you get basically nothing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Sobble down and we're gonna play Path to the Peak, and we will pass. This is bad, but not entirely the worst. We do have Level Ball in hand, so we can get a Drizzile, get a Professor's Research, hopefully start with a fresh hand of cards. I have a feeling with this being Eldegoss, we are up against a Duraludon deck, which is not necessarily the worst, if this is what I think it is. Eldegoss kind of saw... Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's the Arceus. Okay, so they do get the Choice Belt on. And what potentially saves this is that we can... They are getting... Oh, they're going to get the KO here! We just got dunked! Oh, wait, okay. I thought we were going to lose if it wasn't... Okay, we're fine with that. We're fine with that. Whew. Ooh. All right, so what we're gonna do is we will get Drizzile and we'll go into Professor's Research and hope that we get a much better hand than this. I know we're getting rid of a whole bunch of good supporters here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay. We still have Path to the Peak out. We can get a... This is what we'll do. We'll get rid of the Ultra Ball and the Path to the Peak, which makes me kind of sad, and we'll get a second Sobble. And we wait. Path to the Peak is pretty handy here in that we stop Arceus from getting... What? Sandaconda? I have no idea what we're playing against right now. At the very least, we know that Path to the Peak is going to stop them from pulling off any sort of Starbirth shenanigans. And they couldn't. And a Flygon. Okay. Okay. Sure. How do we, I don't think we're going to get donked here. Although if they go up to, yeah, they're okay. Can we? I think we might have the donk right now. The badonkadonk. We'll discard, go into Shadow Rider, and Melanie. Oh, this is chef's kiss. Check this out. Assuming we did not, yes. Our Shady Dealings Inteleon is going to get us a Choice Belt. And do we have another Melanie? No, we do not. Oh gosh, did we throw them both out? Okay, we threw out 2 out of 3. We're gonna have to Pal Pad them back. Damn it. Okay, this is not as smooth as I would have hoped. But we'll make it work. Okay, 2 Melanies. Back in. And actually, do we want to get a second Sobble down? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a second Sobble. And we can chain that together. Max Lance 280. Bang. And that, just like that, Arceus is gone from the board. They have lost. And we got our third Melanie. Great. They've lost their primary method of energy acceleration. And we got the win. GG's. So, admittedly, that was not the most compelling match. But this is why we add Choice Belts to the Ice Rider deck. Because you can just one-hit KO a V-Star. And if you're one-hit KOing an Arceus, which is probably going to happen because Arceus is like one of the most popular decks in the game, you can just win. So absolutely keep that in mind when you are upgrading your Arceus deck. Choice Belt MVP. All right, we are off to a hot start. How's everybody doing today? How's your weekend so far? My wife and I went to our sister-in-law's place and we played a whole bunch of board games, and that was awesome. We played a game called Quirkle Rummy, which is a card game variation of one of our favorite games called Quirkle. And that was very good. I think it's a really solid game that is like $10, super cheap and really fun to play. It's sort of like, yeah, I mean, I have never played Rummy before, but apparently I've played a bunch of Rummy style games. I think Ticket to Ride is even considered a Rummy style game, and it's great. We also played you saw the Top Gun board game. Yeah, Gali. We discovered the hard way that game is actually really bad. It's terrible. I would not recommend it. And it oh no. Okay. Well, looks like we're probably up against the Kyogre deck, but we do have the homie Manaphy here. If you've got Manaphy, you can figure out the rest. Even though our hand sucks really bad right now, as long as we can get... As long as Manaphy's here, we've got a shot. So let's see how they approach this. Oh God, Manaphy, get back here! Get back here, my son! Don't! No! No! Don't put down... Please don't put down Coyote. We have an out. We have an out. We can retreat Manaphy, Melanie into the Ice Rider and go from there. But Manaphy needs to stay alive here. They did not get the Kyogre down. So we love that. We love seeing that. Okay. We will retreat, get the second energy on, and hopefully we do get some Sobbles down. We don't have enough to KO here. We actually don't even have enough to KO on on the second turn. But hopefully we can get a Drizzile and address the situation here real quick. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the Top Gun board game, and it's unfortunate because the devs of the game have made some really cool games in the past. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Here. You cannot have Manaphy. It looks like they're bricking pretty hard too, but we can't let them knock out Manaphy. They might be setting up for a Volcarona play here. Okay, here we go. I still don't think this is enough damage. 30, 60, 70? No. We will take a boss here and take out the take out this Cryogonal and at least start taking prizes. Please. A Drizzile? Yes. Okay. What do we even want with a Drizzile right now? I guess probably just the professor's research and freshen up our hand. Although, if they do play a Kyogre... Okay, they're just gonna hit for that. Ooh, we get double. Okay. How about this? We'll take a Melanie. Let's take a Melanie. And we'll hold on to everything else. And we will max Lance. Get the KO. Force them to bring up that last Cryogonal. Hopefully they don't have a pocket Volcarona. I hope they didn't draw it. Because if they did, then we're done. But yeah, the Top Gun game. It was very unfortunately designed. It's half volleyball, half... Oh no, they had to pass? They had to pass? Oh no. And we're going to unload for 250 damage. Yeah, the Top Gun board game was very disappointing in that the volleyball game was fundamentally flawed in its design. They didn't do a good job of explaining like what happens when the ball goes back and forth, because it was very easy to put yourself in a state where, based on the rules you have given us, we can't do anything anymore. Does the game just end? Who gets to serve next? How do we reconcile this? And it's not something that's easy to house rule either. And it happens every single time you play it. And it's just, they didn't bother trying to solve it. They didn't bother writing better rules. And it just makes no sense. And then it goes into the flying game where it's really interesting conceptually, and there's some cool things that can happen while you're flying, and you know, where are you at, and where are you covering your behind from missiles locking on, and which angle are you shooting at. But it can take forever. The first time we played it, Steph and Michelle shot me down on the first turn, and then the second time we played it, it took over an hour to reconcile one round of it because we just kind of kept circling around each other, and then once or twice we actually had someone in position of fire and we just missed because it's dice rolled combat. It was miserable, so I would not recommend it. I'm getting rid of the game as soon as I can. Are there physical games? Probably. I don't know if this was rushed, though. But yes, physical games do get rushed out all the time. One of the most notorious cases was the Bloodborne Kickstarter, where they put out the game. Oh, geez, this is not an ideal first hand. I think we're going to get stuck with a really crappy... Crobatting for one extra card feels terrible here, but we have to do it. And I'm going to put down a Path to the Peak just to slow them down. Yeah, the Bloodborne Kickstarter was kind of nuts in that they normally in board game development, you release a game comes out, you get some feedback from players, and then you make expansions. Oh gosh, this is not a good time to get Marnied. And then you make expansions as you go. And with the Kickstarter, because of how incentives work on Kickstarter, they ended up rushing all of the... Oh, I don't want to hit that Drizzle now. Or Sobble. They ended up rushing all the expansions at once. So they just said, here are like 8 expansions you can get with your Kickstarter purchase. And none of them were particularly balanced. And so you ended up with just a lot of content that wasn't really well designed up front. And this is, I mean, if we can get a professor's research, get a Marnie, something, anything, we could make something happen here. But this is not looking great. They've got the professor's research, so they can start partying here. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like we are up against a Inteleon box deck. If this is what I think it is, they are going to use Frostmoth to accelerate a bunch of water Pokemon, and they're just going to gradually chip away at us until they pull out a Crabominable at the end to do a gajillion damage, and we're going to be sad. So, we need better cards because we're not necessarily ready for this. 2, we also really need Manaphy if they're going to run some spread damage on us. Because, yeah, yesterday I was playing against a version of this deck, and all they did was Greninja over and over again. And it was just doing 90 to 2 targets, but then they pulled out, there's the Greninja. They were able to chain it over and over again because they got Nessa and they just pulled the Greninja and all the energy, and then I lost, and it was bad. So even knocking out the Greninja is not good enough here. Ideally, we take out both of the Frostmoths, but having 2 Frostmoths is kind of a pain in the butt. And it does stink because this deck is specifically built to counter us. Okay, we get some stuff here. Ooh. I can take the KO now, or I can gamble and try and get better cards, period. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. I hope we can get a better setup, because if I just went Ice Rider, we would be stuck. If we go Professor's Research, we could get... Okay, this is what I was looking for. Exactly what I was looking for. Now we have some outs. We've got Irida. We can put down a Manaphy so we can stop any sort of spread shenanigans, and we can get down a second Sobble. And we can... Ooh, do we want to start charging up the second? No. I'm going to actually put energy on the Drizzile, because we might need Shady Dealings and Teleon later to attack, just to skew the prize race. They get to draw a couple extra cards. That's unfortunate. So what's the most dangerous card on the board here? It's probably... see, I know Greninja's probably going to be their main attacker, but they're going to keep getting it back up. And they will keep attacking for 130 or for 90-90. Even Drizzile's not going to be enough. We would have to get the second Inteleon set up for the snipe damage to take that out in one go. Yep, there's the Nessa play. I think for us, it's really about keeping Manaphy alive. Though we are one gust away from Manaphy getting blown out, and then we will be sad. Yeah, so what's the route? Do we take out the... Yeah, we're not going to be able to pick off both Frostmoths right now, which is unfortunate. They will only max 120, 240. Yeah, Choice Belt's not going to matter here as long as Manaphy's out. But let's see how they play it. Have they played a supporter yet? No. So they could probably just get boss here and make us sad. Man, this deck is so slow. But Shady Dealings is very good as a draw engine. Being able to pull any trainer cards you want has allowed for the creation of so many strong decks, including the one we're playing right now. And the one they're playing right now, I'm pretty sure it only has one Crabominable V. So if you are of that mentality that I can't win because I don't have any Pokemon V, that's not true. You just need the right Pokemon that work in a cohesive strategy, and this strategy works, right? We might just get chipped to oblivion until they get one big hit at the end. Yeah, getting the second Frostmoth down is annoying, because Frostmoth is how they're able to keep serving up attackers after every turn. We still have both of our bosses in the deck. We got rid of our Pal Pad though. Oh, yep, see, there's all their energy, which they're ramping up for the next attack. But do they have a way of getting this Frostmoth off the board is the million-dollar question. Yes, they do. Okay. Damn, they are set up very nicely. Do we have... I think we have to Marnie their hand. Sure, hit me for 90. That's fine. Because, yeah, we know they have the Nessa. We know they have all the energy in hand. And they know, okay, they're going to knock this Greninja out. I don't want to lose Irida. I don't want to lose Leon. I don't want to lose the Switch. So we'll just go straight into Drizzile. And hopefully we have Marnie in hand. Yes, we do. So let's make them get rid of all their cards. Whatever combo you had, get that trash out of here. And I don't necessarily like this hand of cards either. But we'll make this work. And we will ride the High King for 160 damage, and hope that whatever they have here now is not as good as what they had before. Roxanne could also be very helpful in this match, so we're going to try and hold on to that too. Path to the Peak doesn't help us as much, but it might help us in that it stops them from getting energy. Oh, they are going to get a Drizzile. That part's unfortunate. Yeah, Manaphy is going to be the key to staying in this game. But generally speaking, I will say Ice Rider Calyrex does not fare particularly well against single prize decks. You kind of have this like shady dealings to like this Pokemon you want to fight sometimes, and sometimes you can get a cheeky KO, and that's great. However, against decks that can do incremental damage against Ice Rider, like coughing up 3 prizes is not a great look. You really are looking to uptrade on V-Stars where you're hitting 2 V-Stars in order to knock out. Yeah, you want to knock out 2 V-Stars and before you lose 1 Ice Rider. That's when Ice Rider is worth it. But if you're taking out 2 single prize Pokemon and they're knocking out your Ice Rider, that's a bad trade. Let's see, they have no real attackers on the board here. They will get like 20 damage off of this Inteleon, which I'm not too scared about. And yeah, maybe they put a second energy on there and they can hit for 70, sure. We may actually want to take a KO off of something like... Yeah, if we can use it to gust up a Frostmoth, that'd actually be amazing. Okay, yeah, they are going for this shady dealings, but yeah, I think the next play is to take out that pivot. And sure, they can hit for 120, and that's going to put us at risk here. That's actually a problem. But in the immediate term, we're going to go grab an Inteleon. And we're going to boss up that Frostmoth. Okay, so we will go Melanie. And do we have another boss's orders? Yes, we do. We still have both of our boss in hand, which is fantastic. And we'll have the Actually, I should have gone Raihan. But that's okay. That's okay. We will retreat. We'll go into Inteleon, and we will boss up the Frostmoth. And we're not going to get the 20 snipe damage, but we will knock out their pivot. And we do get a scoop up net. I don't know if that matters right this second. So neither of these Pokemon can knock each other out, which is fine. I would love to get some water energy in the discard, though. What is the best way to do that? Oh, they do have a Starmie, a Pocket Starmie, which is actually great for us. We will be looking to snipe that at some point. And they're going to keep trying to get chip damage off on that Ice Rider. Ooh. That sucks. That sucks. Now we're in a rough spot unless we can top deck like a boss's orders or something. We're gonna lose our Ice Rider here, and we're not gonna do enough damage back. Okay, we do get water. And do we... I can Melanie here, which would be great, but I really want to boss the... boss this Starmie up. I don't think we're going to have the opportunity to do that, though. So let's go and get this Ice Rider going. And we do get an Irida, which is nice. That could be very helpful. If I put the energy on, then that Starmie can do 200. Neither of these are going to knock. Do we just get the Ice Rider ready, knowing that they could Melanie to start? Okay, we're going for it. And there's energy. We're going to keep that one in the discard, actually. Just in case we have the opportunity to Raihan later. Okay, so there is the possibility we can win this. And the way we have to do this is if we can knock out this Inteleon, they're setting up for the Crabominable now. They need to get some chip damage onto Calyrex, Ice Rider, use the Frostmoth to accelerate it, and then bomb. So that's what they're playing for right now. And they actually could score the knock here. That would be bad. Okay. Actually, do we want a Marnie here? Or do we keep our current hand knowing that we do have... We could have game. Oh, this is scary hours here. I know they have their checkmate in their hand right now. I don't want them to do that, though. But I also have my checkmate, so... I think 16 cards. If we boss up the Frostmoth. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. How about we play it like this? Yes. We get boss's orders. And we boss Frostmoth up. And then we don't get any snipe damage here. Now they can't accelerate the Crabominable. They will get the KO on Inteleon. And they will set up another Snom. But... they're still in this. This is not a guaranteed play here. 2. Do we put Crobat out actually? Because yeah, Crobat won't get one hit KO'd. We're gonna be down on prizes if. Okay, risking it. If we can top deck a Drizzile, we win. If we can get a level ball, we win. Oh, I think we've used all our level balls. Damn it. And Unicorn, welcome. How you doing today? Sorry if I'm a little slow to respond. This match has gotten very tense, and I am struggling to find the solution here. Manaphy has been MVP. They are going to hit for 120. We got game. We got game. Thank goodness. So this is the play. We're going to get rid of Irida and Sobble. And... oh, wait. No, we don't. No, we don't. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, Meg, you got the shiny. Okay, we'll give you a name in a second. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. We're in the middle of a I will do the thing, I promise. Right now, it's real scary hours, and I need to finish this. Hold on. Okay, so we can attach an energy. Actually, hold on. We can do this. Inteleon into... I don't have Boss. I do have Melanie. I don't... what is the play here? Is it Roxanne? Is it Energy? Okay, we're going with this. Okay. Let's chip away at Snom here. And we will use Quick Shooting Inteleon, or, yeah, Waterfall to hit. And please, Boss? No, there's the Drizzile, but we don't have the Boss anyway. Well, we might have the Boss. Okay. So if they can still Boss for game. That's still very much something they could do. Valhalla, welcome. How you doing today? Okay, they are playing Nessa, so they're going to get a whole bunch of energy here. And a Frostmoth. Yeah, the rest of this video is going to have me in a onesie. Okay, I'm going to need a... Let's see where this match ends. I don't think they win right now. I could be wrong, but I think we've got game in hand. You finally got your new PC, so you're happy. Congratulations, homie. That's amazing to hear. We love a new PC out here. Whew. This match is taking forever. I think they do get Boss, but they already played Nessa, so they're kind of screwed here. I don't know if they know that, but they are screwed. If they play like Escape Rope or something, maybe they can get the KO on Sobble. I'll do that, but right now... Okay, they're going for the Genesis, not the Genesis. I keep calling them Genesis. Greninja play. And Valhalla says, watching you play this is going to make me want to download it again. Used to love playing TCG. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's me right now. For the last year, I've been playing this game like every day. Concealed cards. Okay. I think we got it. Manaphy has saved us in this game. Not being able to land incremental chip damage on the bench has been huge. Being able to absorb the hit with Crobat and not lose was huge. And yeah, they can pivot and do their 90, and it's not gonna matter. Yeah, we're okay. We've got it. We got it. Oh my goodness. Perfect game to relax. I don't know if I'd say I get pretty tight playing Pokemon. Okay, let's finish this off. And we're going to quick shooting Greninja. We will retreat into Ice Rider, and we're going to empty the clip. Max Lance, 250 damage. Jeez. Oh my goodness. went on a marathon session, but got the dub. So that was quite stressful, but we got the job done. Again, Inteleon, well, Ice Rider generally doesn't deal well with single prize decks, but Manaphy helped us out there a lot. Being able to use both Shady Dealings Inteleon and Quick Shooting Inteleon. Shady Dealings Inteleon getting a couple of knocks for us. Even Quick Shooting Inteleon getting in some attacking in there helped to slow the pace of the game down so that we weren't making our Ice Rider vulnerable. Manaphy helped us out there by protecting the bench from the Greninja spread. That was really tight, and we still made it work. I'm really proud of that match, and it does show that if you're able to, you know, this doesn't necessarily just have to be about Ice Rider donking big V and V-Star Pokemon over and over again. If you're able to work your support Pokemon in different ways, that can help you out as well. And I think that's a good thing to note for whatever deck you're playing against. Like, yes, most decks have a primary attacker, but there can be value in having different attackers, single prize attackers. You just have to be mindful of how they incorporate into your overall game plan and being able to shift between the two as you can. So, you know, GG's to my opponent, and yeah, we'll keep this going. Okay, so congratulations, Meg, for getting the shiny jet. I don't have, let me get the channel set up first. Twitch.tv/third-person. Used to have a decent ghost type deck. Oh, cool. I have a Gengar deck that I used to like playing, but I don't like it now. Well, where's the browser? Here. Okay. So let's go to the browser view. Where the heck is it in my sources? Ah, here we go. And we want to change window capture Chrome. And Meg, what would you like to name? What would you like to name your shiny jet? Yeah, hopefully oh my goodness, I realize now, like, I'm gonna have to explain to people watching the video how I got here. Or do I? I don't know. So Meg is on the list at number, where are you? So yes, anytime you get a shiny, you get added to the list of members of the shiny club, and Meg pulled off the super rare. And this is crazy because you have gotten the shiny jet 3 times. This is like more than anybody ever. Pickle. Okay, and we're gonna put the exclamation point. Welcome to the world, Pickle. Congratulations. And give me a second. I just need to get changed, and we'll continue with the stream in a sec. Meg, you're running the show in the meantime. BRB. Okay, we're back. Thank you, Meg, for your hostile takeover. And yes, congratulations, Meg. You've unlocked Shiny Jet for the remainder of the stream and for YouTube from now till the end of time in this video. So there is that. So we've gotten some good matches already. We got one where we immediately showed why Choice Belt matters. We got one with the single prize decks. I think if we can get one against another V-Star deck, that would be amazing. Or even a VMAX deck, that would be great. And then we'll move on to the Shadow Rider deck. So fingers crossed we can get this down. How's everybody's like weekend going so far? We played board games. Not gonna lie, onesie looks comfy. It's pretty comfy. I'm gonna be sweating. I'm going to be sweating pretty hard in this, but it was a pretty great pickup. Excuse me. Okay, Psychic Box. If this is Mew VMAX, we might be very sad. There are ways of tuning this deck to work a little better against Mew. I'm going to actually put Manaphy on the board first, under the assumption that this is a Mew VMAX deck. It is not a Mew VMAX deck. I think this might be Malamar. If this is Malamar, we're in for a bad time. Like, actually in for a bad time. Okay, we do have a bunch of energy. Oh, this is Soul Rock Lunatone. Great. My favorite deck to play against. Can't you hear my excitement? Ugh. Okay. So, I have actually screwed that up royally, and we're gonna scoop here. I should have gotten like a Crobat or something. So Soul Rock Lunatone is a new single prize deck to come out of Pokemon Go, and it's actually pretty solid. I think that the Ice Rider deck has a really bad time against it. I misplayed there to the point where I just can't do anything, and we were gonna get obliterated. All right, we won the coin flip. That, again, as Ice Rider, you really want to win the coin flip. And this is not the worst hand. Not the worst hand. We can get an Ice Rider down. We can discard some energy to get Melanie. We are up against an electric deck, which is fine by us because we're not really weak to electric, at least not the Pokemon that really matter. So we'll see what we're up against. It could be, I'm guessing at this point, Flying Pikachu. We do have the Level Ball in hand too, and we have Paths to the Peak. Great. This is kind of the dream. I mean, we're not guaranteed to have the turn 2 Donk in hand, but actually, yeah, we kind of are. We do have the second energy. We can go straight into Ice Rider, and we're going to play Path to the Peak down just to get the clamp on real tight. Bare minimum, we should have KO on... We will have KO on a Crobat. Even better... Oh, yeah, we're going to have to... We can't get Crobat. We can't get KO. If we can top deck a boss, we can KO an Arceus right off the bat. But let's see what we're up against. I think this is Arceus Flying Pikachu. Yeah. Okay. The linchpin of this is Arceus, and if we can knock out Arceus on this next turn, we should win. We're one card short of making that happen, though. And as long as Path can stick, right now, because this I think, yeah, if they're probably playing Azul's list, they are probably playing 4-Path, 4 Marnie. If we can top deck, it's not quite the card we were looking for. We will get the second energy, and I really need to. So I could get the knock on Crobat right now. Do we? You know what? We're gonna attach the third energy. We do get Ice Rider. That's fantastic. And we still have Drizzile in hand to get us a Choice Belt, which is fantastic. Okay, so we take the KO. Path is still out. There is probably no shenanigans with Star. And we got the win. We got the win. We put them in the GG state where, yeah, Path was out. They weren't able to get Starbirth going, and even if they did, they wouldn't have enough time to accelerate. We had the extra energy on, so we were going to be able to dunk Arceus. And yeah, we had Drizzle in hand. We would have one-hit KO'd the Arceus. So just like that, we pretty much had them in game over. Yeah, we're not gonna save that one. That's not gonna make for a particularly entertaining video. Anyone here buy Pokemon cards lately? Oh, I have some cards upstairs. I did some shopping yesterday. I do have some Astral Radiance cards on my... I have like some stands here for cards. I used to be able to show them better when I had the phone cam off to the side, but I haven't been using that lately. Okay, we won the coin flip. We love winning the coin flip as Ice Rider. We don't have a particularly good starting hand, though. So that's not ideal. We do really want to get a Sobble down. Huh. Okay, so there's a couple ways of going about this. We can go... I think we're going to Crobat here. And we get some extra cards. Worst case, we'll Ultra Ball again to get... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's put down a Sobble. And... Oh, geez. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like what I just did at all. That was a terrible play. Well, we got rid of all our resources. I don't know what we're up against, though. I have never seen this card used at all. What? Heatran. Okay. And they're going to go straight to Heatran VMAX. We don't like seeing that. We do like seeing Drizzile, though. Drizzile the GOAT. And let's Professor's research here. We need to reboot our entire hand just to give us some stuff. We do get some water energy here, which is great. And we can at least get the party started. We get Ice Rider V, and we're going to hold on to this level ball. And actually, we're going to scoop here. And yeah, we're gonna go in with double Drizzile into this next turn. So this Heatran is thankfully weak to water. And sure, they can go in Professor's research. They have put themselves in a position. I don't know how you get the second fire energy on here, though. Unless there's some weird shenanigans with... Okay, what does this do? If you have... Your Pokemon have no weakness. Okay, so now I was going to blow this out for weakness, and now we cannot. So that's not good. But we have all our Drizzles in play, which is fantastic. And we can still hit for a pretty decent chunk of change. Let's go and get a Capacious Bucket. And throw down some more water. Let's go get another Drizzle. I probably didn't need to use the level ball for that. And let's get... They can't knock. Okay, I don't... Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, I don't need that. Yep, this is all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. I meant for this. I meant for this. Yes. Now, yeah, we did it to get Melanie here. That's what I meant to do. And we're going to actually put the Melanie onto the Ice Rider in the active. Maxes out at 2 energy. But what this allows us to do is that when... Yeah, are we going to ride... We can just ride to the High King at this point. And hold on to that energy. But in a world where we max Lance again... Oh, okay. You may heal 50 damage from this Pokemon. I should have done the... Okay. I should have done the Max Lance there, and they wouldn't have been able to heal enough. So lesson learned. Lesson learned. They end their turn. Do we get... It would have been nice if we had a... Oh, we do have a Tool Scrapper here. So we can do 250 damage, which is not enough. Is 270 going to be... Or, yeah, 270 going to be enough? Or 250 plus 70... That's 320. That's 10 damage short. Even if we knock out the big charm. So what we're going to do instead is we will boss up the other Heatran. And let's Max Lance this one. And we've got the other Max Lance ready to go. We have Tool Scrapper in hand. I don't know if this was a big mistake. They will get their 180, which is not ideal. And they are going to heal 50 damage. Shoot, we had game in hand. We had game in hand, and I screwed that up. So no one to blame but myself for that. We do get Boss, Drizzle. We do get a Melanie here, which is great because we're going to need to get this Ice Rider going. Oh my goodness, they have fully healed. Oh no. Oh no. And they get the burn damage for 200. And we're going to continue burning. So this is not good. Quick shooting. Actually, is it worth bossing up the... Is it worth bossing up the Mesprit right now so we can get the one-hit KO on... I'm going to say not right this second. But it is something I will keep in mind as we proceed with this match. We will get the big 250. Not going to be quite enough. But at least we healed... Well, I mean, we're going to lose this... we're going to lose... this Ice Rider anyway. Oh, no. That's a really bad Marnie. We really needed that Inteleon. Oh, gosh. We do get a Raihan, though, and a Choice Belt. And... Yeah, we get a Raihan, a Choice Belt, and the Ice Rider. So this is almost as good as it gets. Okay. So, what we're gonna do, and we get an extra water. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. So that's gonna hit for 180. I'm trying to do the math here. 250. Well, 280 here. If we do this and 100, and yeah, I think we're going to actually burn that, and we will go max lance. Bang. And if they try, there we go. GG's. So that was actually really handy, being able to Raihan and get the 4th energy on there, because even in a world where they were able to get another Heatran down on the board, they were I was able to get Inteleon from the Raihan. I could get Boss. I had all the energy plus the Choice Belt loaded up, and that was going to be a one-hit KO. So we pretty much had him in checkmate at that point. Even though I did screw up earlier in the game and I could have won it on like the 2nd turn, but we'll take that. We'll take that. All right. I think Ice Rider's hey, yo, Jet Ski, thank you so much for the follow. We love a jet out here in these out here in these streets. By chance, is your, oh man, no, that's a doxing question. But yeah, my IRL name is actually Jet with 2 T's, which I have come to learn in recent times is actually become more popular in names. Back in my day, the Jet was very weird and uncommon, and now it's in the top 200 names. So it's just becoming like a cool, hip, normal name now. And I'm sure the kids who also have the name Jet will still be teased, but probably to a lesser extent. Yeah, you are a fellow Jet. Okay, let me give you this high five here. Catch this high five. Yeah. All right, let's get this. Get one more. I want one more like good game, and not to say that was bad. I think we can try and squeeze at like 10:30. We'll shift to Shadow Rider, and there's some interesting stuff in there. I do also want to do the Mewtwo version. I don't think we're gonna get to that on stream today, though. I think we'll do like Shadow Rider straight up, and then go into, I'll make a video separate for the Mewtwo version, which I really like. Shout outs to Hazy Cats. Who was the, oh gosh, this is a terrible starting hand. I found her list for Shadow Rider Mewtwo and was like, oh, this actually looks kind of sick. And then I copied it sort of kind of, and then I made some changes, and then she started streaming with an even better version of the deck, and I was like, oh, I can't use mine. I can't put out my video like this with a worse list and not even showing like all of the cool things her version of the deck could do. So yeah, we're gonna have to scrap that, and I'll record it again. At least this is not a good hand, the Sobble with nothing, but at least we're not going first. We can Marnie into hopefully something better, bare minimum, Ice Rider, and an energy. And we are up against, I'm guessing this is Turbo Gengar. I've tried this deck. Like, I like Turbo decks. I have played Turbo Palkia. I like Turbo Palkia. I love Turbo Dialga. Turbo Dialga is my favorite deck to play right now. I did try Turbo Gengar. I hate it. I've lost to it. I've seen it win, but when I played it, I couldn't win at all. And I found it to be incredibly clunky. Ooh, they do get heads on the cram. And they get Battle VIP Pass, so we should see like 2 Gengars here. Oh, Moltres. Huh. Okay. I don't think I've quite seen this, but they do get 2 energy on the board right away. And that's a really bad sign for us. I'm out here like, oh, do I path right now? If I path right now, I potentially stop myself from being able to use Crobat. Okay, this is why I didn't path. So we can throw down, and I... This is how we lose. That Moltres is going to donk us. We don't have enough. We would need 2 turns to get ramped up. By then, we should get obliterated by... Oh, they bricked on the item. Okay. Okay. Oh, they get a Crobat. So we need to pray to the Poke Gods. Oh, God. Nope. There it is. Oh, they're getting greedy. They could have gone straight into Moltres. And, oh, they got Cross Switcher. Oh, God. They have the 2 pieces, don't they? And they're going to power up the Crobat now, too. At least they Marnie us into a better hand. In a hypothetical world, we could top deck the perfect set of cards. This is not the perfect set of cards. If they had given us a Melanie, a Quick Ball, and an Energy, and an Ice Rider VMAX, we could have saved this game. But we here are dead. Well, we have one last shot. We have one last shot. Here it is. Oh, yeah, we prized the Crobat, so we can't even do that. Damn it. Okay, well, sometimes that happens. You don't always get the cards that you're looking for in life, and the other player does, and then you just lose. But, you know, that's just the way it is sometimes. What is... Have you ever played like Pokemon and just felt like the game was against you, where you just played again and again and again, and you just got the worst cards imaginable? Right? That feels like me every single day when I play this game, especially when I'm trying to stream or trying to make videos where I will go hours just non-stop losing because I get really bad hands, or I get matched up against decks that hard counter my deck, and it can be kind of miserable. Really? And this is the risk. Yeah, if you've ever played Crobat, the Crobat into nothing is... it's the worst. I don't know what we're up against exactly. So, do we even pivot out? Yeah. Okay. Let's pivot, Sobble in, and put the energy on. And we can get like a Quick Ball into like a Melanie and get something going here. So this isn't entirely the worst, but we shall see. I'm guessing this is some sort of weirdo single prize deck that's got... Oh, it's Lilligant. Okay. And they do draw... Are they going to get the double attach? No, they don't. Okay. So, Lilligant hits pretty hard, but we still have Ice Rider juice on our side. Let's go yes. And we will get a quick ball. And I think it's going to suck really bad if we Professor's Research away. Do we have... Okay. If we Professor's Research away this Inteleon, but I think we have to. Oh, hold on. We have KO on the Applin, which I'm not sure if that's something we want to do. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Wait. We don't get the... We did the attach already, right? Yeah, I think so. We can play Path. And we do have Irida and Drizzile in hand. We will get a KO. And we could get VMAX here into a Choice Belt. Yeah, there is a lane where we hit everything we need to hit, and we can one-hit KO this Lilligant. Do they have all the cards? They've only got one card here, though. Oh, they will get the... Are they going to pivot into the active? Let's see how they do this. They can draw. Oh, they can't draw it because it's an ability. Oh, pass to the peak, potentially saving the day here. Oh, snap. Okay. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. How do we finesse this into... Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. There's potentially a route where we could get the donk on the Lilligant and then we win. Ugh. Anyone see any... Oh, what? I don't even know. Oh, I just go back to the main menu if I hit that button. Anyone see any good TV shows or movies lately without going into spoiler territory? Steph and I need to finish up Miss Marvel. Kamala Khan is one of my favorite comic characters. I think she is kind of like the Peter Parker of modern times. It's someone that speaks to a younger audience, kind of speaks to the kind of minority experience in Western society. I love that about her. She's got some cool powers. And I will say, the first episode of the show I thought was really shaky, where it kind of felt a little too kiddie for me, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this is really for me. But it got a lot better from the second episode onward, and I look forward to seeing how it ends. I look forward to seeing Kamala Khan appear on the big screen, and I think she's set to appear in The Marvels. So that's great. All right. In trashy TV, Steph has been watching... I know I'm throwing Steph under the bus here. There was a reality TV show that went on for one season called Kid Nation, and it was this reality TV show where 40 kids are sent to this deserted town, and they're tasked with setting up their own town, having people work jobs and figuring out how to eat, and it's kind of a mess of a show. And just seeing these kids struggle and try and figure things out. And it was kind of gross in certain ways, where the structure of the show led them to certain things that they weren't necessarily ready for. And sometimes they were led to make like super obvious, like, oh, are you going to take the arcade or are you going to take the library of books? and cheesy stuff like that. There was an episode they did on religion that was I mean, it was bad at the time, but I can understand how they got there in the first place. But it's super gross in retrospect of just like, and I feel bad for the kids. It's not the kids' fault. They're not necessarily, I'm getting into like weird territory here. Also, this is kind of a weird use for Leon, but we're going for it. We're going to hit 70 damage and knock out the Sobble. And at this point, they might actually be done. Oh my goodness. Donk City here with Ice Rider Calyrex. Because at this point, they just don't... I mean, they're going to get... Sure, go ahead and evolve into Octillery. I don't really know what you set up here. I could be wrong. I might get obliterated with whatever is coming next. Oh, Rapid Strike Inteleon. This is a deck I haven't played it yet, like on stream or off stream. Do we? Huh. What's the play? Do we go for the Drizzile or do we go for the Ice Rider? I think we go Ice Rider. And do we Marnie their hand? I think so. We do have Boss. And let's go and take that Choice Belt off. They don't need that. And unfortunately, to get the KO, we're going to need to discard some energy here. And hopefully... Oh, that's not the Pokemon. This is a really annoying card to play against. If they can get the Quad Cheryl going, it's really sad times for us. We might actually play this differently. Like, normally I would try and get the... Oh, okay. So they are going to Boss. And they are going to Path. And because they weren't able to get to Inteleon VMAX, I don't care. There it is. GG's. Okay. Okay. So, I think... we're gonna wrap up the Ice Rider portion here. Let's talk a little bit about upgrades, though. Some other cards that you could put into your Ice Rider deck. Yeah, so we got a Donk win, we got a single prize win, we got a VMAX win. So that kind of shows like a whole bunch of different ways the deck works, even if the matches were a little uneven here and there. Oh, we have to record the intro. We have to re-record the intro. All right, let's re-record the intro and then we'll shift over to the Shadow Rider deck. Okay, so imagine that I didn't do the intro before. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not mad at Gowlee. We're gonna turn off the channel points temporarily so that we don't get sabotaged again. So apologies in advance on the channel point stuff being shut down. Okay. So here's the game plan, homies. I'm gonna re-record the intro for what will be the Ice Rider video. I'm gonna be a little quiet on the chat, a little slow to respond as I try and go through my whole spiel, and then we're gonna go into the Shadow Rider deck. I'm actually probably going to be slow to respond once I pull up the Shadow Rider deck too. But bear with me. You can still free to keep your messages and the questions in the chat, and I'll respond as soon as we're done here. All right. If you just got a Ice Rider Calyrex League Battle deck, congratulations to you. It's the best pre-made deck the Pokemon Company has ever released, and right out the gate, it's already incredibly strong. But with a couple of incremental upgrades, you can make it even stronger, and I'm going to show you one way of upgrading the deck that is budget conscious. We're only making a handful of tweaks here that are pretty inexpensive, whether you're buying the cards IRL or you're playing PTCGO or PTCG Live even, and you'll make the deck even better, even stronger. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video, and let's get into the deck. So, as you know, Ice Rider Calyrex can hit incredibly hard with Max Lance for 10 damage, plus you can discard up to 2 energy, do 250 damage total. But what if I told you you could actually do 280? Yeah, that's right. With Choice Belt, you can add 30 more damage to hit Pokemon V for 280 damage, and this is the perfect number to one-hit KO any V-Star in the game. Arceus, get out of here. Charizard, for whoever plays, I play Charizard, get out of here. Even Palkia, the almighty Palkia, you can one-hit KO Palkia and they can't one-hit KO you. And because of this card, Ice Rider is well positioned to be competitive in the meta, because you're always going to be in a spot where you can knock out 2 V-Stars before they can knock out 1 Ice Rider. So absolutely add a couple of these to your deck. If you've got the Ice Rider deck, consider a Crobat V. It is a card, when you put it on the board, you can draw up to 6 cards. I find this card to be incredibly useful, especially in the early game where you might brick, and being able to draw a couple extra cards so you can get bare minimum 1 Ice Rider, 1 Energy, 1 Sobble. This card has saved me a lot of times. It can cost you games too, right? You'll cough up 2 prizes. Sometimes they'll boss it and you'll lose, or you'll just draw only the Crobat. I personally think the strengths outweigh the weaknesses here. Of course, we have our Shady Dealings line. I think I've changed the counts a little bit. I only went 1 Inteleon of each. The deck comes with 2. I don't think you need both in the deck. That's okay. In terms of items, we've still got the Capacious Buckets, Evolution Incense. I have added 2 Ultra Balls, which allow you to discard 2 cards and get any Pokemon you want, whether that's a basic Pokemon, an evolution Pokemon. It's more opportunities to discard energy to reattach with Melanie. We also have Pal Pad in here, which allows you to put 2 supporter cards from your discard back into your deck, which allows us to run a wider spread of trainer cards that are a little thinner. Normally speaking, you would play multiple copies of the same one, but with Pal Pad, you can kind of spread it out a little bit. And that allows us to squeeze some new cards in here, like Irida, which lets you get 1 water Pokemon and an item, and you can create some crazy combos with this. Like, for example, you can get a Drizzile and a Level Ball to get 2 Drizziles, or Ice Rider VMAX plus a Choice Belt. Like, there's a lot of ways that Irida can help you out. So we have 1 copy. You might actually want to bump that up a bit too. The only one we really have a lot of copies of is Melanie, which we really want after Max Lance so that we can reattach energy and hit for Max Lance on consecutive turns. But then we've also got 1 Marnie, 1 Professor's Research, 1 Leon in here just to squeeze out an extra 30 damage, which can be really helpful against certain matchups against VMAX Pokemon or V-Stars wearing a charm. So with Ice Riders, Max Lance, plus Belt, plus Leon, you're hitting for 310. And at that point, you are knocking out even Arceus with a big charm, or knocking out Mew VMAX. And you could also consider Hawlucha in here. I personally don't like Hawlucha after having tried it out, because then you can't run Path to the Peak, and I find that Path to the Peak is more helpful in this deck than Hawlucha, of which we've got 2 copies of Path to the Peak. And then last but not, a couple of new ones in here as well. I can't remember if Raihan's in there. We'll talk about that as well. Roxanne's a big one though. You can use this only if your opponent has 3 prize cards remaining. And when you play this card, each player shuffles their hand into their deck. You get 6 cards, they only get 2. So even if you are behind, them only having 2 cards could give you enough time to come back. which is absolutely massive. We also got Raihan here, which I can't remember. As the time of this recording, the official deck isn't out yet. I don't have the deck list in front of me, but this allows you to reattach an energy from the discard after a Pokemon gets knocked out and grab a card of your choice. And last but not least, we've got 8 energy in here, which I think is a little less than what the deck comes with. You can go as low as 7. I'm running 8 here just to give us a little, make it a little easier for us to get energy. All right, let's get to these matches. All right, homies, I'm back. Sorry about that, but we got it going. And y'all ready to see my Shadow Rider smoke? Again, shout outs to, man, Hazy Cats is the GOAT. I took some of her concepts and have worked it into this deck, and I do like it. That said, can you do the channel reward thing? No. I have to go into the next thing. Give me a sec. I will turn the channel points back on and you can spam them. All right. Again, now let's go talk about the Shadow Rider deck, and we'll play some matches. Well, that's a terrible way to start. If you just got the Shadow Rider Calyrex League Battle deck, congratulations. You got one of the strongest decks, pre-made decks ever made by the Pokemon Company. And there are a number of ways you can upgrade the Shadow Rider deck. And I do have some other plans for upgrades as well, including one that has Mewtwo V-Star that I'm really excited to share. But this one is more about, you just got the deck, you want to make some modest upgrades that aren't going to hit your wallet too hard, whether you're trading packs in PTCGO or buying these cards IRL, just kind of getting the most optimal pure Shadow Rider list. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. No, don't do the thumbs down. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this deck list. So we've, of course, Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX is the core of this deck. The amazing ability Underworld Door allows you to attach an energy to a bench Pokemon, draw 2 cards, and if you've got more VMAX in play, you can attach more energy, draw more cards. And we've got a 4/4 line. The deck comes with 3 of each. Make sure to add 1 extra V and 1 extra VMAX for maximum drop potential, maximum energy acceleration. And then in terms of acceleration, Cresselia is great on turn 2, but we like turn 1 going second. But if you're going first, Zacian is really handy because you can accelerate 1 energy to any of your psychic Pokemon with Roar of the Sword. And so if you've got a scenario where you only got 1 Shadow Rider, they're in the active, you put your energy on the active, you use Zacian to accelerate the second one, so on your second turn, you can attach the 3rd energy and you can start attacking right away. Really great. The support Pokemon are the same. The counts have been adjusted a bit, so we've got fewer Cresselia, fewer Articuno, and we still got the Pumpkaboo. I still think it's important to have both Cresselia and Articuno in the deck. 1 for accelerating on turn 1 going second. Articuno still good for snipe damage and accelerating really quickly with its Cruel Charge ability. And then, yeah, that's the Pokemon lineup from here. We've also got, in terms of items, some new ones. Energy Retrieval. This lets you get 2 basic energy back from your discard straight into your hand. A great way of getting even more energy if Training Court isn't enough. We've also got Evolution Incense, Fog Crystal, Pal Pad to help us get some supporters back, of which include Boss's Orders. A new one here, Adventurer's Discovery. Adventurer's Discovery lets you get 3 Pokemon V in one go. And that can include, Shadow Rider V, Shadow Rider VMAX, Zacian, and you can really pop off turn 1 going second, play Adventurer's Discovery, get all your Shadow Riders on the board and a VMAX, and just start to go off from there. We also have some really interesting tech. This, credit to Hazy Cats for this, who I first discovered this from. Skaters Park is a stadium nobody plays, but it makes a lot of sense in this deck. So what Skaters Park does is whenever either player's active Pokemon retreats, put any basic energy that would be discarded into their hand instead of the discard pile. So let's say you've got Shadow Rider Calyrex, you take a hit, and now you're on the verge of losing 3 prizes. You retreat, you instead of losing 2 energy off the retreat, you put them back into your hand. Ideally you play Cheryl to heal that. You lose the 3rd energy, but then you still got the 2 energy in hand and you can reattach them. And if you've got, energy retrieval in hand, you can just keep going without really missing a beat while also negating the damage of that initial hit. Really sweet play. Hopefully we can pull that off here in this video. We've also got Clara, which is a great way of getting energy back, as well as Pokemon. In matchups where you really need your Cresselia, your Articuno, this is a great way of fishing them back out, as well as your Shadow Riders in case any of them get stuck or knocked out early in the game. Also have 3 Marnies, 1 Balloon, 2 Choice Belt to do a little extra damage, and 12 Psychic Energy. Actually, you know what? Debating. Maybe we use... I'm going to drop one of these belts. No. If we've got the... We're going to keep 2 belts for now. I would consider taking out a Choice Belt and putting in an extra Balloon, but then that negates the Skaters Park play. So we'll keep it at this, and let's get into some matches. All right, Gali, you can... Let me put the channel points back on. You can do the channel point thing. It's still going to end up in the video, but at least not during a point where I'm, talking like crazy. Shadow Rider. Where is that deck? The Shadow Rider Zacian. There we go. I got head faked again, by the way. So these decks aren't officially out at the time of this stream. And last week, I actually held both of them in my hand. My Walmart had them out early, and I was like, oh, I can get them right now. The problem is the regular retail price for these decks is $30 Canadian. Totally reasonable. But the Walmart was selling them for $50. And I could not justify paying an extra $20 per deck in order to get them a week early. So I did not get them. So I thought it was going to be out this Friday, and it's not. It's out this upcoming Friday, so the 22nd. Also, we are probably in for a bad time here because we are up against what I'm pretty... Oh, I don't want to get rid of Clara right now. Oh, this is way too early to be getting rid of Clara. Also, we're probably in for a bad time anyway, because this is the Arceus Flying Pikachu featuring a Pocket Crobat VMAX. And if they can get Crobat set up, then we're dead. All right, here we go. We can at least attack on the second turn based on what our hand currently looks like. Hopefully, they don't have Crobat ready to go. That's the million-dollar question here that this all hinges on. If they have bricked, we do have a shot at winning, and they're going to burn the energy to get Crobat out on the board is what I presume. And in case you're wondering, if you're watching this, if this match actually ends up in the video, if you're wondering why there's sparkles around my face and I'm wearing a Snorlax onesie, we have a thing on the channel called the Poke-Flute, where you cash in your channel points for a chance at getting a shiny Snorlax, and there's a 1 in 300 shot of getting a shiny Jet, which Megan Plays Games was able to do again. So they do... for the 3rd time, which is unprecedented, by the way. Absolutely crazy that Meg was able to pull that off. Because, yeah, 3 times with that luck, wild. Okay, can we get... we could set up a Skaters Park play, but we're actually going to hold on to that stadium. And I know they've got Arceus in hand. I don't want them to have Arceus in hand. So we're going to Marnie instead. And this could be good. This could be bad. It's not ideal. Certainly not ideal. But not the worst. We can at least hit. And we can look to attach this Choice Belt onto this Shadow Rider. We can accelerate here. We do have Pumpkaboo in case they pull out a path play. Though this deck loves to Marnie path. Yep, here we go. And Path to the Peak is the absolute terror. Okay, yeah, see? We knew the Path to the Peak was coming. And they run a Tool Jammer, so we can't escape. They aren't going to get their double turbo in there. I don't actually care. I actually don't care that Path to the Peak is out right now either. Because, yeah, do we want to hit... We can knock out Arceus, or we can land a big hit on Pikachu here. 2 prizes, or... I think we're going to hold on to Boss and take our 2. And we'll let them deal with whatever 2 cards they have here. Energy Retrieval and Adventurer's Discovery. Okay. Don't have any energy. Yeah, right now, we're kind of in a weird spot where we're not really doing much in the way of damage. Ooh! They bricked. You hate to see it. Hate to see that. And oh, how can... Oh, they bailed out. They bailed out. GG's. GG's. All right. Well, that match is probably not making it into the video. We will take the cheese win, though. They actually... The Path to the Peak kind of burned them because they couldn't do any Arceus V-Star stuff. And Pikachu wasn't going to be able to hold that out on their own. And we had gotten just enough setup that we were able to take the win. So we'll take those. We'll take those. What's everybody playing these days? Whether it's Pokemon or not, just tell me what games are you gaming? I need to get back to DNF Duel. We streamed that on Wednesday, and I love that game. It is such a fun fighting game that gives everybody just crazy, insane moves. And for anyone that's ever been like, oh, I hate nerfs in fighting games, they should just buff everybody. That's the kind of game it is. It's everybody is super, super powerful in it. And it's been a lot of fun playing. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, couple ways we can go about this. We will get Shadow Rider out. Mew VMAX is certainly not an ideal matchup for us. However, this doesn't necessarily have to be the worst thing in the world. We don't have a Crobat, which is not ideal. I will, though, get Zacian, and we will take the energy back and at least get one Shadow Rider set up. I actually don't think this is a bad match for a Shadow Rider, but it's really important to get a bunch of Shadow Rider down early. And it's also important to not have a Shadow Rider on the active spot on turn 1. Because if you get donked by Meloetta on the first turn, it's basically game over. They are setting up for a Meloetta play. We can still be escaped roped into oblivion here, so we do have to keep an eye out for that. And Idawat is Fallout 3. If I have time between studies and exams, and Pokemon Go sprinkled here and there while you're commuting. I used to play so much Pokemon Go. I played a little bit yesterday. I didn't catch anything new, but my sister-in-law lives in the most goated spot where she has access to four Pokestops and a gym from her couch. It's crazy. I have to walk to get access to anything of value, but she's living the dream. So there used to be times when we would hang out there and I would just be on the phone, we're hanging out, and just keep spinning Pokestops and stuff. I didn't get to do it too much this time. Okay, so it looks like, do they get the Magic Alessa here? I'm glad you enjoyed the shiny Snorlax today. Meg unlocked it using channel points, so we're shiny Snorlaxing it up for the remainder of the stream. And hello, Shifumel. Okay, so they did not get everything they were looking for, and we are still kind of short on some stuff as well. We will take all those Shadow Riders though. That's very nice. And oh my goodness, this is a terrible hand. How does this keep happening? Okay, well, I will put the balloon on Zacian as a pivot, and at least we have some stuff, right? We're probably gonna get, I'm gonna guess they will boss the Shadow Rider and then it's dead and we'll be sad and we will concede. But if that doesn't happen, we've got options. Oh God, catcher, no! Mew, please, please, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mew. Don't get the energy. Don't get the energy. Please don't get the energy. I think they got the energy, damn it. And they're using the Meloetta too. Again, I don't necessarily think this is the worst matchup for Shadow Rider. We did start poorly though, and we are going to get punished very badly for it. We do have energy retrieval here, which does help. So we're not dead just yet, but it's looking really bad. Like really, really bad. Okay. We will Marnie, and we're gonna need the most goated answer to this, of which we currently don't. Okay. I think the play right now is Articuno to take out this Meloetta, and we need to get a VMAX here. No, this is done. Oh, we hate to see that. I really would like to get Shadow Rider beating. I think it's totally possible, but we just didn't get it that time. That boss killed us. Yeah, with the Shadow Rider match is that Mew needs multiple hits to take out a Shadow Rider VMAX, and Shadow Rider does have the ability to one-hit KO Mew. Scoop up with Articuno was the play. I might have missed that. Damn. Well, I'll note that for next time. Oh gosh. Well, this is not a good start. Oh, the Crobat into nothing. This is what happens. You had 3 energies. Yeah, that probably would have been it. Well, Mistakes were made. We do have a balloon. We do have... Okay. I really don't want to get rid of Cheryl here, but we will get rid of Cheryl here. And we will attach and end. And we will pray. Hopefully we can get something here. Unfortunately, we are not in a position to hit for... Oh, man. Orion Hunter, thank you so much for the follow. Truly appreciated. Oh, it's Palkia. This is not a good match for us in that they... Especially with a starting hand like this. Though they don't seem to have much either. Like, if they start to get their Sobbles down, then we'll be in big trouble. They can accelerate all of that energy as soon as they evolve. We're not going to be able to get an easy KO off the bat. That would be incredible. Oh, shoot. Here it comes. Okay. Gali, you got this? Well, thank you. I think we're capping. You're capping, but we will try our Kanye best. So they do have... That is very presumptuous of them to burn the Ultra Ball to get Palkia V-Star now. I don't like when people do that because you are telegraphing your next move. And what if I had a Marnie? I don't. I can't actually do anything about that right now. But what if I did? A Marnie would be amazing here. Oh, and they're going to get the Melanie and draw some more cards. Even without a Sobble on the board, things are looking pretty good for them. Pretty swell, if you ask me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they did waste the balloon there. They are very presumptuous in their... Oh, this is Turbo Palkia. Okay. I have not seen this variant of it in a while. I actually haven't played this variant in a while. I might actually like it more than the Inteleon one, though the Inteleon one is borne out in competitive play that the Inteleon version is the better way to go. Though having... Oh, okay. They don't have any stadiums in hand. That's good. Let's go and attach. And we do get... We have no energy in the discard. Swell. Yeah, I know, the subspace swell. I didn't mean that. I swear I didn't mean that. Now, we can hit for a wimpy 100. And... I don't really like where this is going. How much? Yeah, this is 100 damage. That was pathetic. They're gonna go into Palkia 60, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. And they're going to get their subspace swell. Oh, into the Starmie too. This is... And they're going to, what, boss up the Crobat or the other Shadow Rider? Oh, no. Okay. So... Technically not done. The Starmie is going to be horrifying for us if this match actually goes any longer than this turn. Though it is looking pretty grim. Right? We're going to lose 2 prizes here. The Shadow Rider caps out at 100 damage right now. We need to top deck like the most goated card. Like a Professor's Research. Even Adventure's Discovery won't save us here. Yeah, if they're already hitting for 230 and this Starmie is threatening to one-hit KO, if we actually get the best case scenario of us getting a bunch of stuff set up, yeah, no. That's it. Okay. We will try again. Hopefully we'll do better. Ice Rider did very well today. I think that probably should be assumed because Ice Rider is much better positioned in the meta than the Shadow Rider is. But I think Shadow Rider can work. I still believe. Oh, this is not good. How do we keep getting these bad starting hands? At least they... Okay, I mean, maybe we're up against something that's a little more beatable here in spite of... Oh, okay, Raikou. So what do we want here? Do we go to... So we definitely want energy on a Shadow Rider. Do we go to Shadow Rider? Or do we go Shadow Rider Zacian? And man, if we had... the guaranteed 2 or the potential for 3 attaches later. I'm going to roll the dice and play that. Okay, so we have... Oh, man, it would be amazing if we could scoop up net and then get the Articuno down and use all this energy and then keep rolling. Oh, we're playing against Pikachu V Union? Okay. That potentially is a good thing for us in that this is... They may need some time to get Pikachu set up, and they've probably made compromises to their deck in order to make Pikachu work. I feel like if you have a good first couple turns, it's hard to come back against Shadow Rider. I've been rolled a couple times. Yeah, I think Shadow Rider, if they can get set up big enough, they can beat... Okay, so there's a couple caveats here, right? If Shadow Rider can set up wide and the other opponent doesn't have Path to the Peak and they're not playing a Dark deck, Shadow Rider can go against almost anything. But if we've got a gnarly hand, like this isn't even necessarily the worst. Like a scoop up net into, I don't know, a couple other things, we could make this work. I still don't think we're out of it. But yeah, the start for Shadow Rider is super important, and they do... Okay, here. Let's go and do this. We do get the VMAX off the top, which is amazing. And let's go and accelerate to ourselves. I will knock off that, if only to stop them from getting any more Pokemon on the board. This is, however, not ideal. That was miserable. At the very least, we should be able to attack next turn. They don't have anything to do with the Flaffies right now. They might off this next turn. I really would like, before the end of today's stream, I really want to pull off the Skaters Park play, because I do think it's very cool for the Shadow Rider deck specifically, because this stadium is useless for almost every single deck, but it definitely has its utility here. Okay, potential saving grace. They're still not in position to attack, and hopefully we can get a goated hand off of this Marnie, get us to Shadow Rider, give us some energy, and let's get this party started. And thankfully, they've got speed energy here, which Flaffy cannot reattach. That's one of the downsides of the speed energy. Uh-oh. Are they going to get 2 pieces down? Okay. One of the downsides, because I have assorted Raikou decks. We've covered Raikou, Pikachu, Raikou Raichu numerous times on the stream and in video form. And it's one of the great debates of, like, you know, speed energy, yeah or no. It's great for draw power, but you can't reattach it with Flaffy, which is definitely a downside. So yeah, now they can't attack. If they had used regular energy, they would have been able to attack. Okay. I really don't want to get rid of Clara right now. Oh, that boss feels bad. Do we have Crobat in handy? Yes, we do. And we want to draw a whole bunch of cards before we Marnie. And we did not get the right cards. I will attach before yeeting this hand away. But please, dear God, give me... Oh my goodness. This is... Okay, hold on. We've got one more play up our sleeves, and we didn't get it. Oh, I should have played the pump. Oh my goodness. We have completely stalled out here. This is embarrassing. And I think that at the very least, like, if they just knock out Articuno, I'm not too concerned about that. But we really need some Shadow Rider VMAXs and some energy, and we can pop off. Hold on, do they get the V Union here? No. Okay, I'm fine with that. They're still 2 pieces short. Okay. I really don't want to yeet Cheryl here. We might have to yeet Cheryl. Yeah, I want 7 cards because I want to get the best shot at getting these Shadow Riders set up. Okay, they can draw some more cards. Actually, you know what? I don't want them holding this giant hand. So let's just chuck all of the... We'll just Marnie instead. And we will pray. Marnie and pray, right? The gift and the curse. Sometimes you want to get Marnied, or sometimes you want the Marnie and you get the most amazing cards, and sometimes you Marnie yourself into game over state. And do we use the... I don't... Oh, hold on. Adventurer's Discovery doesn't work here because we don't have any energy. All right. Marnie it is. Please. Please. Oh, God, no. Why does this keep happening to us? Okay, hold on. We're not over. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Please. Oh, hold on. Wait. Articuno? 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 No, we don't have the Articuno either. How does this happen? Okay. Breathe. Is it worth even putting Zacian down at this point? Is it worth having Pumpkaboo? I think we just grab an energy at this point. Okay. Is this at least going to knock out? Okay, we'll at least take the knockout. Barely taking the knockout. We still don't have a second VMAX, but at least we're in position to start knocking things out. I'm so on tilt right now. And we're in a good spot. Okay, they're missing pieces. So they really need to pop off here. And they might. Orion, if you're still here, not sure if you are. And I'll open this up to everybody that's here. What's your favorite deck to play right now? Of the two, between Shadow Rider and Ice Rider, I prefer to play Shadow Rider, which is not necessarily the world you want to live in. Like, Shadow Rider, I think, is more fun. Shadow Rider is not as competitively viable. And that makes me sad. I think we still have a decent shot in this matchup here, even if they are going to get a second Raikou going here, and they haven't been able to get their Pikachu V Union set up, and they do protect this Raikou to get an extra card and protect their pivot. 160. Now would be a perfect time to have the Cheryl play, which we might actually still be able to get. We will Underworld Door into this Shadow Rider. Where are my VMAXs? Okay. I guess just to thin the deck. Like, I don't even want to put it on the board right now. Although this might actually come in handy. We might have to use this Cresselia just to stall for time. This is how desperate we are at the moment. Okay, we're gonna max Geist. Please. We got the wrong Calyrex, and we got Energy. Oh, no. How does this keep happening? Are we going to get hit with Pikachu? Yeah, we're going to get hit with Pikachu Exodia here. Did we screw ourselves by not playing Adventurer's Discovery early? Is that where we went wrong? Was it better to have gotten the Shadow Rider VMAXs early and then waited for the energy rather than getting the energy and drawing into nothing? And now we are going to eat some fat damage here. We're not necessarily dead. All things considered, as much as I have whined and complained, this game is not done. There is still a way we can win this. All things considered. Okay, that's not gonna help us here. Okay, we're gonna draw some more energy out the deck and Photon Laser for 120. And we have yeah, we lose. Now it's over. Now it's over. They just pivot back into Pikachu, and they obliterate Shadow Rider. That was depressing. That was depressing. And like Pikachu V Union is arguably the worst of the V Unions, and we just got bodied by Pikachu there. And I don't know, like what the only thing that sticks in my head as the potential misplay was not losing. We didn't have the Articuno out. That sucked. We prized that. We prized the Crobat. We prized 2 of our VMAXs. Well, we prized at least 1. Could we have gotten there if I had played Adventurer's Discovery and just gotten the VMAXs on the board, and then hopefully we draw the energy later? But by prioritizing the energy, we ended up not getting the VMAXs, and that gave them enough time to win. I don't know. Let's try this again, shall we? So, yeah, Ice Rider did very well. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, Ice Rider did very well. Shadow Rider has been struggling with bad hands, and I did misplay at least 1 game where we did have a chance of at least stalling for time. And this is, again, not an ideal hand, but we can make... Oh, okay. Okay. This is... If we lose to this, and we prize the Zacian... How... I'm gonna have to quit Pokemon if I lose against this. If we lose to the Charizard Vivid Voltage deck right now, I need to trade like everything. A Heavy Ball, maybe. I had Heavy Ball in early. I love Heavy Ball. I just took it out because I didn't think I would need it as badly as I do right now. But that is a good suggestion, and maybe we'll add that in a future build. Okay. All things considered, the odds of them getting the Wombo combo and hitting everything they need to go into Charizard and attacking the next turn are, I mean, not 0, but not guaranteed either, especially since we're going to Marnie them now. So we will at least have a little more time to, potentially a little more time to figure this out. And we do get 2 more Shadow Riders. We love that. And we're going to keep that Adventurer's Discovery because we're going to need that later. And please tell me we have a Crobat. We bossed the Crobat too? How have we prized every single one of our important single prize Pokemon? Okay. And yet, we have a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Please give me... Okay, here we go. It's time to pop off. Please tell me I can get a switch card here. Please tell me I can switch. Oh, wait, I attached to the wrong... Okay, I attached the... Underworld Door, this energy to this Shadow Rider. Get some more energy. We don't have a Crobat. I will attach again to this one. And we get the switch. Thank goodness. Okay. I still don't have everything I need. But we have enough for now. What's here? What's here? It's the Zacian, which... Not the Crobat would have been nice. I even would have been okay with just the Psychic Energy. We didn't get that. Okay, they're attaching energy to their Minchino. So this is this is a good sign for us, all things considered. Again, this should be a horrible mismatch in our favor. Even with the single prize going on, I find this Charizard deck, everyone keeps trying to make this work in standard. There's too many moving parts and too many things that have to get right. And you know, they might have a Radiant Charizard in here, and they might boom us later. And the fact that we don't have... Yeah, the Crobat would be very helpful here. Okay. Okay. And if anything, the actual damage output doesn't really matter. And we're going to set up a Cresselia just in case we can get a one-hit KO here on... Ooh, actually, let's do that. Oh, here we go. Here's a case where you might actually want the Skaters Park. So we get the energy back, and we can reattach it. We're going to attach one to Cresselia, and we'll attach the other back to Shadow Rider, and we can now boss up the Charmander with the Choice Belt. Photon Laser hit for 120, and we protect all our Shadow Riders on the bench, and now there's Crobat. And if we retreat back out, we can reattach it to something else. You have to go for now. All right, thank you, Gali, for dropping by. Always appreciate you here. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You didn't know. You weren't here when I did the spiel, and it was also my fault for not turning off the channel points at that particular time. So I have no one to blame but myself for that. We do have to... I don't necessarily have to... I'm going to keep both of these bosses, like throw out my hand. But I kind of want to throw out my hand. I don't need any of these anymore. I don't need to evolve into anything else. I just need energy. The only thing I might want is the Skaters Park, but I think we'll live. We're going for the jugular here. Although we are now accelerating how fast. If we can get into boss, that would be incredible. Oh, we do get a balloon on here too. That's actually incredibly convenient. And do we have any energy in the discard? No, we do not. Okay. We will boom on Mew with the Psy Laser and keep rolling here. What are they going for now? This has been an absolute massacre. In light of all of my complaining, we were able to get just enough going at the right time. And we may still lose if they've got Rare Candy into Charizard right now, which it looks like they do. They've got 2 Leons in the discard. This is going to do 200 damage. They very much can still win this game if they do get the Wombo combo going. If they get a knock on Cresselia, it's actually very good that... Ooh, they threw out a Charizard. That's a bad one. That's a bad card to lose for them right now. Whew. Putting the balloon on Cresselia is actually kind of a bad idea because now I can't reattach and draw. But I think the goal is to try and get as many KOs with Cresselia as we can. Okay, they're going to have to burn Ordinary Rod here to get those two back. And do they have any energy? Okay, they do have one energy in there. Interesting, we haven't seen a Magma Basin at all, which would go a long way towards helping smooth out the curve here a bit. But this is, I don't believe every time in the Sword and Shield era there's been a new set, there's always been the can we make this card work in standard discussion. And it's intriguing, right? It only takes 2 energy and you can hit for up to 300 plus damage on a single prizer. And yeah, it takes a ton of work, but it feels like it could be worth it, and they're going to plow through their hand, and they're going to get the knock on Cresselia here, unless they've got, like, an escape rope. No. Okay. We're fine with that. We're fine with that. I kind of want that energy back. I don't know if I want to do it at the cost of losing our last Skaters Park, because that last Skaters Park could be the difference between us winning and losing. If we really have to heal this Shadow Rider, I want to be in a position where we can do that. Now, we only have 4 cards here. We're going to have to... Did I get rid of Cheryl? I feel like we might have... No, Cheryl is somewhere. Okay. You know what? I don't... Oh, if they have a Pocket Miltank, I'm going to be so mad. Let's go and get rid of a... Let's see what we have. We do have Cheryl. We do have Clara in hand. And if I Marnie now, I will actually guarantee that we get the Cheryl play. So actually, let's do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I like this. I like this. And we'll Max Geist and hit for 280. More than enough. And we do get another Marnie to help drag this game out a little longer. They need... This is still not over. There is a hypothetical world where they get all the energy. They can hit for 300 plus damage. Right? You get the 4 Leons. You attach the energy, hit for with the choice belts, and you win. I don't think having Charizard here is a good idea, though, because now they can't, unless they have like a Raihan here or something. Okay, let's see how they play it. Ooh, they're gonna boss, and that's actually kind of bad for us, because I don't think we have a good way of getting Shadow Rider out of there. Let's go and check. No, we do not. So, we are going to need to stall for time here a little bit. We will get Articuno and Cresselia, and we will get that last energy back. And we will wait. So there is a world. There's actually another world where they can win this, because we have to discard a bunch of energy. They might deck us out. They might deck us out. Let's see if they know that they can do that. Because if they... Oh, they do get the second Charmander set up, and they get the... Yeah, there is a world where they... Here. This is the... Okay. We will retreat. And Cheryl. And we will boom on this Charizard. And what's gonna happen here is if they stop attacking and they boss up this Shadow Rider, and they just wait. Oh, they don't just wait. We do get the win here. GG's. Okay, well, again, not the... There's our last switch. Okay, that would have... Yeah, we would have been boned. So, not the most competitive match, I admit. That Charizard deck is not necessarily the best, but we were able to showcase the benefit of Cheryl and the benefit of Skaters Park. Now, we didn't get to actually get the combo of Skaters Park and Cheryl, but we were able to show the benefits of each one individually. If you combo it all together, it's great. But there you go. Those are the benefits of having those cards in your deck. That was... Ugh. So we don't have to quit Pokemon. We don't have to quit Pokemon. However... Yeah, that was maybe not the most ideal showing for us there. Still, we did get to showcase some pieces of tech that we had. And yeah, maybe we do add the heavy ball in. Because yeah, even though those are support Pokemon, like all the odds of prizing all of those. Okay. This is not a bad hand. Not a bad hand. Especially against whatever monstrosity this is. Now, I'm a little nervous about the Zapdos in that it will at least get an attack off for basically free because of the nature of our deck is in almost entirely V Pokemon, and this one's attacks are cheaper as more Pokemon V are put into play. Let's get the Zacian down. And let's get a... Ooh. Do we put a Shadow Rider? I think we put a second... If we put a second Shadow Rider down, we will get stuck. If we don't put a second Shadow Rider down, we could be open, but we may not be able to attack next turn. Okay. I'm going to risk it for being able to hit for weakness on a fighting Pokemon could be enough. And this could be the wrong move. Oh gosh. Here we go. And they've got Galarian Farfetch'd. What sort of weird fighting weirdness are we up against here? And they're going to hit for 180 and get to... No, they're going to hit for 200. Wait, we are resistant to Psychic. This could be really bad. Like, really, really bad. Okay, we'll see how things play out, and hopefully they'll be okay. Maybe they won't. Who knows? In case you're interested, I've got a lot of videos covering the Pokemon TCG on my YouTube channel. Let me go and type it. I'll send you the exact link in a sec. So we go and take a... Yeah, we'll Pumpkaboo to knock that out. And unfortunately for us, we will get the knock here. though we are very much at risk of getting one hit KO'd by, or getting KO'd by whatever they play next. And we don't have an answer for that right now. And this could be it. They're going to need to get one more energy onto Zapdos. And they might. Okay, they put it on the Houndoom, which is odd, but sure. If this is where they're stuck, we might be okay. They still can't hit right now. They are one Pokemon V short. So I don't know how they plan on getting that extra energy on the Zapdos to threaten here. Although, yeah, this Houndoom, if we take this out, this Houndoom is pretty much guaranteed to knock us out. At which point, if we don't have an answer to that, we are dead. And we might not. All right, they might play boss right here, hit the Zacian or something. Drag up a Pumpkaboo, perhaps. I don't know. But it's still it's looking bad. We are down bad. Even against whatever the heck this deck is. I don't fully see what the strategy is with what they have. But what they have is currently doing better than what we have. So I can only throw so much shade. And they're going to play an Avery, grab some more cards. I don't know if I would have done that, but okay. Go off. Normally, this Shadow Rider deck, and they do get a boss, and we are kind of stuck, which might be a saving grace. Okay. I'm going to grab it as energy, and I'm going to not attach it. And we're going to do this instead. We will attach it to the Articuno this way. Hopefully draw some more cards that are of value to us. And this is not good. And let's attach to the Articuno, I guess. Still not ideal. This is a absolute rock fight here. They can knock out the Zacian, no problem. Oh, okay. They're just gonna land, and we're gonna get Marnie here anyway, which is probably for the best. At the very least, we're 10 damage short of just knocking out that Houndoom. And what does this thing do? Has any tools attached? The 90 more damage? Man, if I lose to this thing, I'm gonna be so mad. Zapdos is not going to knock out Zacian here. So we have a chance. Oh, I probably should have played Skaters Park. We will play it now, and we will... Actually, this was kind of not good, because we finally get a Shadow Rider down, and now they can hit for... I don't like where this is going. Is it better to just... Because I'm still going to be 10 damage short on that Houndoom. That Houndoom is threatening. We can knock... Yeah, we can't knock either of those. And do we just play for the big hit later? These are the questions. Okay, we're going to play it safe and attach and pray. if we can get an energy off the top. They're out of single strike energy. Okay, that changes things. That changes things. We might be able to get a little more aggressive here if they can't power up that Houndoom for a one. Oh, okay, they powered up the Houndoom. Damn it. They did get the Urshifu, though. And I don't know if I like that for them. Because that gives us a 3-prize target to KO here. And they are going to use Hound. I really don't like this move from their part. I don't know if we can actually... like, what our answer is at this point. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on. This might be the... we still have Balloon on. I can't Skaters Park here. If we did, we could have. But we can't. So now we're going to be 10 damage short on like everything here. I really don't want to attack because then we're almost guaranteed to lose Shadow Rider off of that. So, but the Houndoom is the biggest threat. Decisions. Do we attack with the Houndoom? I'm going for it. And I will pray that we top deck something good. No, we didn't get it. And because I put that Shadow Rider down, we will... Oh, they got the Poochyena. That's potentially a mistake. No, we're going to lose 3 prizes. I think this is done. Because the Poochie... no. Yeah, I think we are in a checkmate position here. Because, well, let's see. If they get Mightyena set up and... Oh, no, I put the wrong Pokemon up. I put the wrong Pokemon on the... Actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. Cheryl would have been nice like a turn ago. And now we are in a position where I don't think we can recover from... Actually, if we Skaters Park into... Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Does this work? Okay, we can still attach, and we can still Underworld Door to... And we get the burst return. I don't think we can attach anymore. Okay, so the gamble here, if they have Mightyena, they win. If they don't have Mightyena, we win. I hate this game. I don't... Let's see. Do they have it or no? They draw Avery. I don't care. I feel like if they had Mightyena, they would have played it by now. Oh, gosh. Okay, they're just going to hit really hard with Galarian Surfetched, I guess. Or they're trolling. There's the Mightyena. They're probably, in retrospect, they're probably what... No, because I wouldn't have been able to take out... The Zapdos would have killed me had I gone with them if I had hit the Mightyena instead. So we're just going to have to hold that. Oh, that was a weird deck. I don't... It sucks. Like, we lost. We got close. And, you know, losing is inevitable in this game. But that was not... Like, we should have had that one. Like, from a typing on paper, there's no way that deck should have been able to beat us. Even with the Pocket Mightyena, it shouldn't have happened, and yet here we are. Okay, so there's a couple ways we can play this. We can gamble for... Oh gosh, it's Palkia. What is Wild Attack? So Wild Attack is a move where Mightyena has a... Wild Attack is 3 colorless energy, does 160 damage. However, it has an ability where if there is a VMAX in if there's a VMAX in play, you get to use Wild Attack for free. And it hits for exactly 320 damage on weakness, which is enough to one-hit KO Shadow Rider. All right, this is an amazing start for our Palkia friend here, and a horrible start for us. And I am almost certain that whatever is in the active on the next turn is going to die a miserable death. So we're going to Marnie our hand, hope that we can get something better. We really want like a balloon or a switch. We bossed the Crobat again. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. How does this keep happening to us? I probably should have yeah, we might lose because yeah, we may really need a heavy ball in this deck. Okay, well, we will let Palkia pop off, knock out our Calyrex. We will run through this next turn and see what happens, but I am almost certain that we are already dead. Man, yeah, Shadow Rider has been struggling today. We wait until that gets prized. Yep, that is absolutely a possibility too. I might need to... I think after this game, we're going to add it and I'll make an addendum. At this point, like, we haven't really gotten any good matches to use for the video. Like, I'll put the Charizard one in, but I don't think it's the end of the world if we slip in a heavy ball into this, because this has been... We've got burned so many times now just not having that card or having prized some of those Pokemon. We're going to eat like 240 damage here. And they're going to get an Inteleon ready to go. And potentially, yeah, the Greninja play too. So, our best bet at this point, assuming that we even have a shot at making anything happen, of which the likelihood is slim. We will grab that energy back out just in case. If we can hit for 120, that would be amazing here. No, we do not get that. But let's go and drag a Sobble out here. And I guess we use... this is our last resort. This is it. We might have just set up too poorly to make this work. Do we throw battle VIP passes in here? I love and hate that card. It's one of those all or nothing. You set up great or you don't. But then again, like maybe that's what Shadow Rider needs, because if you can't set up with Shadow Rider, you're kind of dead anyway. Let's at least try the heavy ball after this shellacking we are about to take. And they're gonna pop an echoing horn here too. Oh no. Depending on how they combo this, that might actually be helpful for us. But first, let's go and do our due diligence here. Here we go. 1 energy in a dream. Nah, this isn't it. We get plowed for 200 something again. They've got backup attackers ready to go. Let's just get out of here. Okay. All right, we're adding a heavy ball. We're adding a heavy ball. Jeez. Oh, nope, not that. What is this deck called? Oh, Zacian. Yeah, Shadow Rider Zacian. There we go. So what are we taking out? I guess we probably could afford to take out a quick ball, because we do have Fog Crystal as well. Yeah, let's do that. And we will save those changes. And let's just double check to make sure that the heavy ball is in... Did we... Oh, hold on. No, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. So let's put the... Take out a quick ball. Heavy ball. Put that in. Save. And let's try this again. Okay. All right. So we're like, oh my goodness. We've been streaming Shadow Rider for like an hour and a half and haven't been able to hit the thing. With Ice Rider, we had all our matches in no time. Okay. Well, let's see. I hate this coin so much. It's the default coin. Like, couldn't they default to like a Pikachu coin? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, not sure if this match is going to make it. We added a heavy ball to the list and took out a quick ball. We have run into numerous issues of prizing certain Pokemon. And, oh, there's the heavy ball right there, but we didn't get any Pokemon here. And we are playing against what looks like Turbo Dialga. And this isn't necessarily the worst matchup because I love this deck. It's not the worst matchup because I love this deck. It's not necessarily the worst matchup because it is a deck that is very fragile. All we really need to do, and like we have 2 VMAXs in hand if I were to just stay, but I don't want to just stay. I want as wide of a board as we can get. But we do, this isn't a bad start. Getting 2 Vs down will Professor's Research put the energy here. And if anything, oh, they had a terrible start. That's very bad for them, to the point where maybe we finesse a little bit here. I know that's only one attachment, and we may regret. There's the heavy ball. What can we say? Oh, of course we get the heavy ball at the heavy ball, and now there's no Pokemon in. There's no Pokemon to save in the deck. Great. Okay. Go off. Go off. Hey, Weird August, welcome back. How you doing? They do get their Battle VIP pass, which is not... I mean, at this point, you can just use it to... Do you believe in bad wins? In the that was a bad win. Yes, we did get the win. We got the money, but we learned nothing. We didn't get any footage we can use for later. We didn't learn anything. They just bricked twice, and that was it. Not particularly satisfying for anyone involved, although I will gladly take the win and move on, because wins have been... The wins have been admittedly few and far between. Now, okay. This isn't necessarily the match that I thought we were gonna be playing right now. I actually screwed up, and I should have played... Okay, there we go. That bails us out here a little bit. Miltank is super annoying. You're doing all right. Tired streaming, but boy, it was really horrible, so I ended it like 10 minutes. Oh no, why did your stream go bad? I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope the next one's better. Ooh, their heavy balls did not work there. And they will boss up Shadow Rider. And they will Cynthia. So this deck, the way I have built it, it does have some measures against Miltank. I think that you have to have measures against Miltank if you are playing... PTCGO, because Miltank is a super popular card, and I mean, deservedly so. People want to get those cheese wins, and it works. And hey, it takes advantage of players fixating on decks that have all the fancy stuff in it. So, you know, go off. I think we're going to have to use Calyrex here as a shield until we can actually get Cresselia ramped up. Oh, God. Not Durant. Not Durant. This is horrible. Okay. Well. Durant is probably... like, this isn't actually the worst matchup for the Calyrex deck, but it's certainly not ideal, especially if we can't get Miltank in the active here, or we can't knock out Miltank. Yikes. Oh, we have Canceling Cologne. Why didn't I... oh, well, we have it now. I think we wait. Really laggy and no one was watching. You'll try and fix it. Oh, sorry to hear that. really sucks when the stream doesn't go according to plan, whether that's because of technical issues or people not watching the stream. And I can totally empathize with that. When I first started streaming, my first year of streaming was absolutely miserable because no one watched my stream, and it was really tough to deal with that. I think that we can actually take one more hit. Hopefully we can get a balloon here. We do not. Hopefully we can get something going here. We don't. Now, do we? I think we boss Manaphy, and we... What do we do? I don't want to attach energy to the Shadow Rider right now. So maybe... Actually, is it worth setting up a third one, or is that too much? I think that might be too much. We wait. That's what we will do. But we really need a pivot here. Okay, so they're stuck too. Is it worth... Maybe we put down the third Shadow Rider here. And we start attaching. We might be spreading ourselves a little too thin here. And that does freak me out. Especially since we don't have... We have no way of getting Homie off of the active. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Shrouded Spectre, hello. I hope you're doing well. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We have bricked really badly here. I have all the cards. They have none of the cards. And I just need to get Shadow Rider out of the active. I haven't found a balloon. I still need to find my switch, and now they're going to start milling cards, and this might already be game. And they get the Yell Horn out. And the hammer. Of course the hammer hits too. And we don't have our training court. And there goes our last switch. Okay. Well, we still have a balloon somewhere. There's the balloon. Okay. 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 Underworld door. And we do have a Clara in hand, which can get us some stuff back. Oh, the Galar. Oh, the mine. The mine. Damn it. Okay, I think we're done. We might have had another stadium left. I really didn't want to deal with that anymore. Okay. Are we... Let's see if we can get them here. That last match was actually particularly tough, and what makes that match worse for our particular deck is that Shadow Rider mills its own deck by design, right? You're plowing through your deck intentionally because you want to move... Oh, not Soul Rock Lunatone. Not Soul Rock Lunatone. You are intentionally moving through all of your cards because... Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have played that. Let's go and put down... I should have put Zacian here. I am now choking. We do get all 4 Shadow Riders, which is kind of nuts. Now, I'm actually not going to put any energy down because I want to draw more cards. And again, this is probably not an ideal deck to have what is almost a perfect setup, because the Lunatone can just chip away at the Shadow Rider. Cheryl could help us out here, but this is not a good match for us. And I need to maybe start thinking about, like, maybe this isn't the right deck for us, because this has been a struggle bus today. Oh, okay, it's the Mewtwo version, so maybe we have a shot. They have explosive power, but they cough up 2 prizes. Okay, here we go. 2 Shadow Riders and a Dream. Actually, we didn't need to bench the 4th one because we... no, we do. Benching the 4th one's fine. Underworld Door. Let's go attach. Underworld Door. Attach. And we'll attach the Choice Belt to this one here. And unfortunately, yeah, we're going to get rid of our Cheryl here. That's not ideal. However, we do get the 3rd attach, which is nice. And we should get a KO here, actually, which is pretty sweet. And is there anything... Is it worth? Yeah, let's go for it. And we'll attach energy to... Actually, we're going to put Cresselia up. I probably should have... Okay, is there a chance that we're going to get Marnied here? I mean, there's always a chance we'll get Marnied, but... Oh, we got a balloon. Darn. Okay. You're doing pretty well. About to make some lunch and then hop onto PTCGO. All right. I hope you enjoy the lunch PTCGO sesh. This is potentially bad here. If they get Mewtwo, V-Star, and a Choice Belt, plus they have Hawlucha on the board, they can just knock this out in one hit, and then we lose. And they don't have it. So we can continue our party. Okay. Underworld Door to Gold Mew. Underworld Door to this other one. I think what we really want is to 30, 60, 90, 120. Yeah, we want to knock out this Mewtwo right now. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. We have the power. Okay, our last Shadow Rider is stuck. It's in the top right corner. Oh, they shuffled. Okay, so that's not going to matter. Underworld Door, and we're actually going to attach to the Cresselia because we're going to attack with Cresselia at some point in this fight, and we'll probably attack with Cresselia again later. But for the time being, we will max Geist, knock out Mewtwo V, take 2 prizes, get the 3 prize lead, which is massive. And I actually, yeah, Hawlucha is going to help this Lunatone too. So I'm not looking forward to that. Not at all. Not one bit. And especially since they have Raihan in play, they have 3 Soul Rocks out. And they don't have a lot of energy in the discard. Oh! I don't know if I like them playing Mewtwo again. Especially if they only have Mewtwo, V, and Star in hand. That could be fatal. Right? If I can get a boss's orders and knock this out, they're dead. Okay. 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 Major bag alert. Major bag alert. Let's see if we can pop off here. Can we get a boss's orders in the next few cards? If we can, then this is... Oh, we do have the Skaters Park play here. Which we might do. Okay, let's see what they have first. And let's see what else we can attach to. We don't get boss. That's unfortunate. However, is it worth... Yeah, you know what? Here we go. This is the Skaters Park play in action. We'll retreat. We don't necessarily get the heal, but we get to keep the energy to reattach on a following turn. And we will get the cheeky KO on the Hawlucha. Okay, this is a questionable choice for them yet again. I don't like, yes, they're going to hit for sure. Go off, hit for 270 on Cresselia. I will hit you very hard and possibly win the game regardless. Do we have game in hand? Debatable. But I don't think they're not going to be able. Oh, they got the Star Raid instead. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. I still don't think that's enough. I still don't. It's a cool play though. Do we have any more energy we can attach? Yes. Yes, we do. And we'll Underworld Door to this Shadow Rider. And let's grab some even more energy. Oh, no, there's no more energy to grab. So, let's just retreat. And with this Shadow Rider, hit for 400 damage. Jeez. All right, there we go. So, yeah, the Soul Rock Lunatone deck, I think it's very good, and I think they should have played it without the Mewtwo. If they want to play Mewtwo, I think you play it with one Mewtwo to try and get a big knock early, and they didn't, but trying to keep Mewtwo going was only giving me 2 prizes to keep knocking out, and that was enough to keep me in the prize race. And well, they still got that cool, they got the cool Star Raid attack to hit everything for 120, but I was still in position to take that one-hit KO. So, and again, Skaters Park came in super handy there. So GG's. We're playing the ladder right now. Okay, fighting. I mean, we did lose to a fighting deck earlier, so I'm not going to make any presumptions on. Oh gosh, especially with a hand like this. Jeez. Sheesh. Okay, well, I mean, it is a single strike deck. If they've got the Umbreon in it, then we're toast. If they don't have the Umbreon in it, then we have a chance. Okay. We do get Shadow Rider off the top. That's fantastic. Oh, they've got the Umbreon. Great. You can hear the enthusiasm in my voice. I am excited. So excited. And, do we even bother playing for the second? Okay. I think we're stuck regardless. Okay. Yeah, toast. Yeah, if I'm Umbreon right now, I'm licking my... I'm so happy right now as the Umbreon player for basically a free win. I don't see... No, don't play the Urshifu. Why are you playing the Urshifu right now? No! No, why are you putting the energy on the Urshifu? I mean, sure, go off. Go off. I mean, yes, keep putting the energy on the Urshifu. You know, maybe put an energy on the Umbreon and then drag Umbreon out so that Urshifu can come in and do the thing. That would be amazing. There you go. Yeah, go load the single strike energy onto the... Oh. Yeah, go hit Crobat for mean look. Do that. That's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Okay. Seriously though, let's go and put down our Skaters Park and shuffle and hope we can get something going here. We do get, and they seem happy, and that's fine. Okay, and they are spamming, so we're going to mute them. And let's attach to this Shadow Rider and draw some more cards. And hopefully we can get another... Okay, Roar of the Sword. And let's go and attach to second Shadow Rider. All right. So they seem very happy with whatever cards they had. Are they going to get the blow up on one of my Shadow Riders? Maybe. Maybe not. I think they have made some suspect moves so far that I don't agree with, which give me hope that we still have a chance here. Okay. And, like, I'm not even mad if they knock out this Crobat. If... Oh, okay. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in big trouble. Now we might lose. This... I still don't agree with benching the Urshifu at all. I don't know why they did that. And if I was them, I would take... What? What? I mean, we're probably dead here anyway. Like, I don't see 230. Yeah. Yeah, like, Zacian wasn't helping us there anyhow. But we don't have anything here, do we? We don't have any energy. We could save a Zacian. I mean, we can put down some Shadow Riders, but really, this is probably game. This makes me mad. This game, like this particular match, this was a huge misplay. IMO, and they fumbled the bag a couple of times, and they're probably still going to win because type advantage is what it is. If we can top deck like a Choice Belt or something, we might still be in this. And don't charge up the Urshifu, bro. I mean, actually, yeah, charge up the Urshifu. If we can get a Choice Belt, we can knock out this Umbreon. Sure. Why did you do that? Okay, sure, you will take 2 prizes, but you're gonna lose this Umbreon next turn. and I can one-hit KO this Urshifu, and maybe you can play all the perfect combination of, okay, you have a double. Why do you have a double turbo energy in your deck? Okay. Okay. I still don't have any energy in my discard, so that's kind of depressing. We will get the KO here, and hopefully we can get something. Something of value here. Okay. Do they? They really want this one-hit KO. Oh, do they get it? They get the Urn of Vitality. They are going to get the win here. So, you know what? Maybe I'm the fool. Maybe I'm the fool. And they had this all mapped out all along, and they were going to swag on me with the massive Urshifu punch, hitting against weakness. Okay, fine. I still don't agree with it. Yeah, 320. They had to put all of that in to win, and they got it. They got it. GG's to them. But anything less than the perfect play, and they would have lost there. Can you tell I'm salt, like just a little salty, just a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's try and get like one more good one. The turn 1 Cresselia into nothing. And I bet this is a Mewtwo VMAX deck. Gardevoir. This would be a great turn 2 if we could get a Shadow Rider right here. This is sad. This is sad. I need them to brick right here. Don't put any more Pokemon down. Oh, they got the Gardevoir off the rip already with the rare candy? Today's not my day. Today's not my day. I don't... What more could I have done? Okay, well, we carry on. Again, let's try and get one more good game. Losing the coin flip is... Okay, so this is not a good starting hand. However, at least we have a Marnie. We could Marnie ourselves, and we're playing Arceus Intel. Okay. Okay. And they don't have this would be the perfect time. And I can't play Crobat because that's going to go into nothing. So we are definitely helping them here by hitting this Marnie. And we Marnied ourselves into... I could go Cresselia and then charge up the Articuno, but that feels really bad. This also feels really bad, but it doesn't feel quite as bad. Like, yeah, we guarantee hit 120 and we'd have an Articuno with the snipe, but that we would have no foundation there. This also looks kind of horrifying with it flipped over. Okay, come on. I know you're not happy with your hand. You do get a Drizzile, and just Marnie me again, please. Marnie both of us. We don't want these cards. Neither of us want these cards. Oh, you're gonna Ultra Ball, and they're gonna do some Melanie shenanigans, and then we are dead. Okay. Did they get the energy? Yeah, they got the water energy in the discard. And this is game over. You Melanie on the water. You call for your double turbo. You smash the Articuno. I have no way of coming back. Okay, I'm not even gonna sit through Starbirth and all that. Man, I don't know what to say here. The Poke Gods not blessing me right now, or I'm repenting for maybe having too easy of a time with the Ice Rider deck. Is there anything I could have done better? And I know I'm probably setting myself up here to get dunked on repeatedly. Was there anything I could have done better in any of those? It feels like, you know, between bad luck and type disadvantage, and if there's, I'm almost certain there's some misplace here. Like, this is okay. Okay, so at least this is turn 2. This is turn 2. We can Rapid Dash. Okay. Go off. Go off. They're gonna land a potentially big hit on this Zacian. Oh, Rapid Dash and Mewtwo. Okay. Okay. I think, because there's a world where we just sit with our hand, but I don't necessarily feel comfortable doing that. I do want to set up a wider board state. So I think we're going to go... And yeah, there's potentially a Cresselia play to be had here. I don't know if I'm comfortable going for that right now. I will go Shadow Rider. I should look at what we have. 10 energy. We still have all our VMAXs. That's good. And we will draw 3. 3 off the top. We do get an Articuno, which doesn't necessarily help, but it does get a little bit of extra energy on the board. And we will Marnie our hand away. And this is not bad, actually. Okay. What we need is, between now and this next Marnie, we need to get a Shadow Rider VMAX. Even if just one. And we can make something happen from here. I don't like the way they have constructed their deck, but they might have something that I'm not seeing right now. But I don't think a lone Mew is enough to carry this deck to the promised land in its current state. Now, I think that if they're gonna try and doink us here, I would rather have the Articuno lose 20 than have this Rapidash hit something like even Crobat, I guess, would be not the worst. What are they fishing for? Are they going for all double turbos here? Like what? I don't know. Okay, Mew Engine, Mew V-Star. They're going to have to get 2 Psychic Energy onto each of these. They will get a retreat here, and sure, you can do 20 damage onto my... Oh, that targets? Oh, gosh. Well, that changes the math a little bit now, doesn't it? And of course, we did not get any of the cards we needed, and now we have to... Okay. Okay. We can stop whining. There is a world in which we make something happen here. There is a world in which we make something happen here. Let's keep grabbing energy, and let's see if we can get a party started. We got 3 VMAXs, which is great. We don't have enough energy, really, to... I don't think we can knock out here. No, we're just short. But, they're not anywhere near getting the Mewtwo V-Star follow-up. I don't think. There might be some crazy way that they can power up their Mew. Am I missing something? Or is that the play, is just to keep looping Rapidash into... Oh, they... Okay. Okay. Okay, you got the path to the peak. That would do it now, wouldn't it? And they're gonna go and soften up the other one. Okay. Well, there's our balloon. That would be nice right now. We do get a stadium. That's great. And we do get some more energy. And there is energy in the discard, which is fantastic, because now we can make some stuff happen here. Can we attach enough fresh energy to get a fresh Shadow Rider going? I don't think we can. Oh yeah, hold on. Hold on. I don't know if we want to, though. Because we are going to lose... Hold on. Let me do some quick maths in my head here. Underworld Door. Attach here. We're going to lose 2 energy to the... Let's retreat. Lose 2 energy. Hopefully we can Training Court those back later. And we'll attach to this one. And hope that we don't get bossed or anything like that, because that would be sad. Okay, we do have a switch. That's great. I would rather this Mewtwo hit something for 300. Actually, right now, they're only hitting for 180. I mean, that's still going to be enough to knock out the other one if they get boss. Oh, they're going to... Oh, gosh. I forgot about that. That whole thing. That's kind of sad. All right. Oof. Oof. Big oofs. Can we do enough damage to Mew V-Star between now and the end of the game to turn this around, and I'm not sure we can. Okay. We don't have any more. Actually, hold on. Do both. Let's grab these two. And grab these two. And we will play Articuno down and get all that energy on and hit for, is this going to be enough? Wait, 30, 60, 90, 20. I think we need to use this one. And we do get the knock, but we are also in a very scary hours situation where if they can do like 90 damage, yeah, they need to get 3 energy on this Mewtwo and they win. If they have a Raihan here, they win. If they do not, we take the win. Okay, they're going to put themselves in position to take a win. Oh God, please don't tell me they have a way of attaching that energy back. That Star Raid was nasty, hitting for 120 for every Pokemon V. Oof. I think we will escape with the skin of our teeth on the... I could be wrong. I think we've got it. But holy cow. This was messy. Okay. We will grab some energy. And I'm not going to fart around here too much. I don't want the smoke. I will boss up this Crobat, and we will take our win. GG's. 340 damage. We could have knocked out Mewtwo V-Star right there, but we'll just take the win. I don't want any sort of math shenanigans or anything like that messing us over. All right. Well, there we go. That was a weird match. I totally didn't remember that Rapidash had the ability to do like hit the bench with that move, and it's pretty clever. You set it up if you are able to get that on 2 VMAXs, and then you Star Raid. You could take 6 prizes in one go, which is pretty disgusting. Thankfully, that didn't happen to us, and we were able to make that go. And even if people aren't necessarily playing meta decks, and we're technically not playing a meta deck either, they can still surprise you with some stuff. And I was not ready for Rapidash Mewtwo. Interesting combo though. Interesting combo. I'm still not necessarily a believer in it in full, but we almost lost to it. We were pretty much one energy attachment away from losing that game. If we weren't able to knock out that Mew, the second one, we would have been toast. So we'll count our blessings on that one. GG's. Okay. The Shadow Rider portion of the stream was definitely rougher than the Ice Rider portion of the stream, but I think we got enough to work with and kind of showed some of the benefits, being able to show we did get Cheryl in there, we did get Skaters Park, but yeah, I think it did. I think we just got burned with a lot of bad luck and a couple of misplays here and there. Let's open one pack. All right, this is what's gonna make it better. It was a really rough run, but we're gonna open the pack of a lifetime right here. Gold Palkia. Chef's kiss in advance. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna get a double banger. You know it with with the reverse holo Regice. Oh my god, this is so hot. I don't even care what we pull next because everybody knows reverse holo Regice is the real pull here in this pack. And also we got a, oh god, I can't. Okay. I've been saving my coins for Lost Origin. Right? I am fortunate enough that I'm in a position where I have pretty much everything I want from Lost Origin. I've got my Palkia deck. I've got a 2/2 Dialga, which is enough to run the turbo deck. I've got the Samurott deck. So I've been trying to save my coins for Lost Origin. However, I'm very salty that we bricked on that pack the way that we did. So let us open one more pack in a dream. This is going to be the one, right? This is going to be it. This is going to be it. Watch. Don't believe me. Just watch. Another Regice! No! No! Damn, the world hates me today. I can't even muster the energy. I don't want to roll again. I know I'm going to open a third pack and it's just going to be another Regice staring at me in the face with all 8 of its eyes, if that is what those are. All right. Well, that is going to do it for today's stream. Thank you to everybody that dropped by. Truly appreciated. Let's Gaming Omnivore asked lucky card pulls. Oh, they were the worst. They were terrible. How you doing today? Yeah, let's thank everybody in the chat. Secret Player, Shroud Spectre, Weird August, Gao-Li, Megan Plays Games, Orion Hunter, Shifume, Idawat, Valhalla Art. Who else is in here? I'm just scrolling up the chat. Adventure Rules, Player 2 Start. Thank you to Jetski 5 and Orion Hunter for the follows. Truly appreciated. Thank you to everybody who lurked the stream. Much love to you all. I appreciate your company, and I hope you appreciated. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today on the stream. Yeah. In summary, the Ice Rider deck did pretty good. The Shadow Rider deck, maybe not. I probably made some misplays here and there, but I feel like we got the short end of the stick on a lot of the luck that we had with the Ice Rider deck. We ran into some really bad matchups. We had some really poor starts. Maybe it's something that we need to look into putting battle VIP passes in for some or something, but it was a tough time. You're early enough to catch some Pokemon TCG. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed me raging if you only came in at the end there. But it happens. It happens sometimes. I think that's I love this game, but the fundamental challenge that I have with me going all the way in, like being excited enough to play this in a tournament or play IRL, is that ultimately you play the cards that you are dealt, and there is a chance you will be dealt bad cards. And with the way that the game is currently designed, with the multi-prize Pokemon and everything hitting for 1 billion damage, it is very possible to lose by just having a bad starting hand of cards. And that is profoundly frustrating to me, and something that in the long run, like I still enjoy playing the game. I love making content, having these conversations, but I think for me to go in like I did with fighting games, and I played in tournaments and all that, I bought in because you have 100% of control of your actions, and in this game you just don't. And that's just the fundamental design of card games, is you play with what you're dealt. And if you don't like that to get to the point where you're, you know, competing for worlds, then that's okay. I did get some card here. I'll show you some nice cards that I was dealt in assorted packs of Astral Radiance. We did pull a Machamp VMAX the other day. Not necessarily the most competitive card, but a VMAX of a fan favorite Pokemon that actually has some potential there, maybe. My personal favorite pull, we got Dialga V, of course, star of my favorite deck, and possibly an excuse for me to try and build this deck in real life. We got one of my favorite trainer gallery cards, this Hoot Hoot with its trainer on the mountain. Absolutely majestic card. Love that. And then our big money pull from Astral Radiance, and as it turns out, this is a very good card in the game too, is Rainbow Irida. I know people throw shade at the rainbow cards. You don't like them. I love rainbow cards. The combination of the texture on the cards, the rainbow color I'm fine with, and the sparkles, when you see the sparkles hit, it hit different. It hit different. I love them. All right. I gotta get out of here. Steph and I have an assortment of errands to take care of today, but thank you all for watching. We will be back on Wednesday playing Returnal. It's been a little while, like almost 2 months since I played Returnal on stream last. We will be going back to that, and on Sunday, I don't know yet what we're playing. We may play more Pokemon. We may play DNF Duel. Haven't decided what. Maybe we do the Mewtwo, the Shadow Rider Mewtwo deck on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. But in the meantime, I gotta run. My name again, Jet from inthirdperson.com. Let me do some last plugs here. You can find me on the YouTubes, TikToks, Twitters, Instagrams, and in particular, if you enjoy the Pokemon streams, I would highly recommend you check out the Pokemon TCG list or playlist that I have on my YouTube channel, where I have all of the videos where I cover different decks there. It's like over a year's worth of videos now covering a whole bunch of different standard decks, most of which are, you know, meta decks, a couple of weird decks I've made as well. So check that out. All the stuff from today will be edited and trimmed down to be a nice and clean video where you can see how both the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider decks work. And yeah, and check out the website inthirdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. All right, I'm sweating bullets here in this Snorlax onesie. Time to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you Wednesday. Later.